Just
To be live, yeah.
What's up? Hold on.
Hello.
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 Don't you hello me.
I will hello you whenever I fucking please.
Jeez.
Alright. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay.
he's gonna fill the Brad role tonight.
Be the podcast heel? No.
Damn. Okay.
Why?
Okay. Post has been made.
Cool.
I'm viewing the stream. What is up, Bog Noise? A sheaf. Baba
A
Bob.
sheaf.
Baba Bob. Don't forget about Baba Bob.
Who the fuck is Baba Bob? Is that somebody?
I don't- Baba
Oh,
Bob
oh.
96 in chat.
Oh, I didn't read it at first.
Bubble bobble. Bubble bobble.
Yeah, don't forget about Bubble Bubble. We gonna watch some trailers?
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Okay. This is a good one to start off with.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't see it on your roster, pussy.
Well, it's Warren Spector, motherfucker. First off, this is Warren
What
Spector
is-
doing a.
Y'all are on.
This was
tonight.
a competitive multiplayer game and is now a fully single player and co-op game.
That's actually a smart change because this thing was gonna whiff completely. Is there still cards? Isn't there supposed to be cards?
This is that card game?
Am I thinking of a different one?
You're thinking of a very different game.
Oh no, this one's the one that's like just like a thief-like.
Yeah, it's Thief-like.
No, there's a thief-like that has cards also. By,
I remember that one. I don't remember what it's called though.
Where the fuck is that game? What was that one called? It has a
That's why I was
similar,
shocked when you implied this might be it.
stupid name. Oh, it's a heist game of cards.
What's up,
But I think
Night
it has
Shader?
some like old
A little bit of Dishonored vibes to me.
I don't even know what the game is called. Dishonored, you can't say that.
I mean,
Dishonored
look,
is heavily
the art-
inspired by
the
Thief.
art style,
You just-
motherfucker.
Okay. All right. But you just get what I'm saying, right? Like Dishonored doesn't exist without Thief, and
Yeah,
that's
I know.
there- Okay.
Calm down, killer.
Let's see.
What
What's
is
that
this? I
game
like-
called? What's the
I like the
heist
look
game
of-
called with the cards?
Somebody
The
in
keeper
chat
of
must
the
know.
gate strikes again.
I like the look of this. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just wish there was
I mean-
more than one fucking enemy type that they're showing off.
Look,
Yeah, that's for real. Ooh, that looks. Is this like a VR game or something? Because like
No.
it
sleight
it
of
looks
hand. Sleight
Oh,
of
there's
hand.
another
sleight of
enemy.
hand.
But it's basically just a bigger of the same enemy.
Alcahest? What the fuck? Okay, Alcahest. I'll never remember that name.
Nope.
I'm gonna add it to my follow list.
Here we go.
Did I know everything about it?
This is.
I've dreamt it into
I don't know what
existence.
this is, but I kind of like it so
They
far.
say
Oh
How's,
shit!
if that doesn't sell you.
I
Well,
am
it sells Brad. I don't.
Yeah, Nick is stupid. On the other hand,
I'm fucking dumb.
it should excite everyone really. Whether
I
you
mean, it
play or
does.
not.
I just can't
mean-
claim to know firsthand.
I was excited until I.
Is
learned
this a
that it
game
was
about
video game.
captchas?
never.
It's pretty. That's a pretty like.
When I meet
I mean, the
my
game is
boy,
called what is it? Am I a
Prove
human?
you
Or
are
prove that you're
human.
human.
apart from
That
her,
is how we do that.
Okay.
Or so they say. Finger. Why did that say finger? I mean, this is nothing if not wild as hell.
Can you get a little tiny bit more audio on the game?
I mean, I can, but then I won't be able to hear you.
Wait. So I was on the other end last week. It requires some tweaking, but you can get it there.
If it's a loud trailer, I can barely hear y'all.
Go into your mixer settings and you can get there.
Hello, I'm Matt from Evil Empire, the studio behind Castlevania, Belmont's.
I know the struggle, but I'm saying, like, there's a fix.
Since then, we've moved away from our roguelike.
Are we turned all the way
and
up in
have been busy
Discord?
building a brand new
Yes.
2D action-adventure game.
And I'm speaking
I'm
for
l-
Taniguchi-san.
Is your
from Konami.
Discord turned all
My
the way
team
up?
worked on the Castlevania collections,
should be.
as well as collabs with external studios.
You should
Evil
double-check
Empire's
that.
tribute turned out
I'm
so good,
I'm
we
working
really
on it
missed the
here.
chance
I'm
to
doing
work
multiple.
What do y'all
things.
think about this? Nick, I still want to try to get this from you because it's Castlevania. Tell me what I need to do.
Being a French
Wait.
team,
Oh, you mean in Fantasy Critic?
Yeah.
Why would I give you this?
Give it to me. I'm saying we negotiate, bro.
I mean,
You
Give
pick
him
a
one of
game
your
that's more
sons.
you, to your flavor, to your equal.
I was waiting to find out what's shaking loose with Fable before the Super Drop
Well, there's
deadline.
still no.
How much money you got in your pockets?
Well, not a lot. It's gonna have to be games, not money.
Hey, Nick, make me a deal.
But I'm willing to do like a couple of games. I'm willing to do a couple of games.
And the only reason he's willing to do a couple of games.
Before the deal was gonna be Fable and some money, and now all my money's gone thanks to God of War.
Yeah, so now you got to sweeten the pot even more. But
Belmont's Curse.
Yeah, but you know, I could do 2 games for this game. As long as
And wait
it's
a second,
like,
wait a second. I
not
thought
Forza or something.
I thought we figured out that we can't do anything with Fable because
No.
I
This was
counterpicked
gonna
it.
be if you decide to super drop your counter, which, you know, super dropping counters is like generally a good play, anyways. I think with what you said is maybe once we get closer to, like, if we have dates for both of the games or something.
I'm not
that's
doing
more-
anything until we have a better idea of when Fable's actually coming.
Yeah. No, which is completely fair.
Unless the deadline is approaching and we still don't know anything, and then we can talk.
Because the big thing is that Fable's counterpicks, so you obviously don't want to. You wouldn't do it until it had an actual firm date. So it would be pretty close to. I mean, I'd SGF.
Yeah, I'm
we're
almost
gonna know
positive
before
SGF.
July probably, but the other thing is there's risk that, I mean, Castlevania doesn't even have a window yet. They say this year, but that also might not
window.
have a date. By the time Fable has a date, so I don't know.
I mean,
But
to be
it
honest,
doesn't
we don't
to
have
be-
dates.
It doesn't have to be Fable.
We don't have dates for a lot after like May.
Yeah.
So it's not that's not unusual.
Why aren't y'all bidding on games, man?
Because every
Uh,
time I try to bid on a game, people fucking steal it from me.
That's how that
I
works.
know the feeling, bro.
Do you want the fantasy critic answer or do you want the real life answer?
Both.
The fantasy critic answer is it's fucking April. Get off my dick. Alright?
Yeah, that's a
Well,
good
that
answer.
didn't slow you down from grabbing titanium cork, bro.
Yeah. But still.
There's a demo out for this game, by the way, and I meant to.
Yeah. This game looks incredibly cool.
I'm not here to
But
bid
October
on
feels so far.
I'm not here to bid on your timetable. I'm here to play my
Yeah,
game.
bitch.
Me.
Yeah,
my time.
bitch.
Not your time. My time. Me. My time. The real life answer is work's been crazy.
Yeah.
And I hate my life.
Well, we do miss games. There has been some we've missed some pretty
Yeah. well,
so I don't know about y'all, but do y'all do much research into early access to 1.0? There's one I really wanted called Sol Sesto that comes out next week, but I missed the cutoff.
I was gonna get Timberborn, but I didn't realize it came out. as
Timber,
soon as
me
it did.
too. It was on my fucking list, dude. The Beaver Town Builder.
And everybody's like, it's a revelation.
Yeah,
Is this?
we're getting almost no
Muppet
audio on
slop?
this one.
Muppet slop. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks that way. But also, this looks like Friend Slop.
Yeah.
Friend slop, Muppet slop.
Muppet Friend Slop. I mean, it looks. Oh my god. Yeah, we should play this. Ah! That's
You know,
funny.
Kiln has like a public beta going on right now.
Shut the fuck up.
Kiln.
I'll bid on Kiln.
Can chat hear this?
They should.
It's just
I've
really
got
low
turn-
on my end. I don't know.
Can you
Maybe that's
turn
just
up
a
your
quiet
window?
one.
I really don't know how we keep having these struggles.
Struggle. Also,
My window's turned all the way up.
Discord audio is just
They're saying it's kind of low.
That trailer must have been really low, at least, because I couldn't really hear
Uh,
the talking all that much.
is it just me? Like, I feel like sometimes. Ooh, is this new Risk of Rain 2 concept?
It is. It is.
Dude, I played like 90 hours of this game. It's pretty cool. I still have no idea what's going on.
Pretty cute. What's up, World Teller?
It's probably more like 70 hours.
But who's counting?
Who's counting? I don't know. Sometimes when I stream stuff over Discord, it's really low for no reason, and then I like kill the stream and start it again, and it's fine.
So what you're saying is unplug it and plug it back in.
Well,
Not wrong.
yeah. Can you argue with that?
No, I honestly can't.
Someone breaks my
If it
heart.
works, it works.
Yeah. I mean, we knew this was going to be early access, just like...
It still hurts.
This is
I know.
Abyssal Dawn or whatever, right?
Yeah,
what is it
close
called?
enough. Alabaster Dawn.
Alabaster Dawn. I mean, this looks gorgeous. Is it really early access? Is that what we're talking about?
May
here?
7th, yeah,
Fuck me.
early access.
I'm not going to touch
Fuck
it.
me.
This is not
I'm
like
not
a Slay
touching
the
it.
Spire early access type game. But you know, Crosscode did early access, and it worked out well for that game. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to lead to the best game, but it's like a Baldur's Gate 3 situation for me. It's like, I hope that there are people who do a really good job of helping make this game even better, but I don't want to play.
I will not be one of those guinea pigs.
Yeah, I just don't want to. Not that kind of game that I would engage with in early access.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies. This carnage reeks of something foul.
What the
Something
fuck?
inhuman.
This one I'm keeping an eye on. This one looks cool. I don't think it gets dated here though.
War takes its
This is from the Ghost Runner devs.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've seen this game before.
I don't
I feel like I've seen every individual aspect
horror
of this
has
game
been
before.
unleashed on these lands.
That's probably accurate.
Some escape in daydreaming,
That's rude.
some in madness.
It's a little rude. You're right. I shouldn't say that.
What madness has taken hold here?
Wait, Deadlock is gonna have a PvE mode, and it's the Risk of Rain 2 team working on it.
Deadlock.
Is that real? World Teller,
this is the first I'm hearing
are you telling truth or lies? Are you a world of lies?
Did Valve buy the Risk of Rain dev?
Oh, probably.
God damn it.
Am
That
I
sounds like some
dreaming
shit
of
they would do
fetish
though, right?
nightmare?
Or they bought. I don't know. Let me look this up. Papu Games.
Valve
top of
did
it?
buy the Risk of Rain devs, according to
Oh
Shady
well,
News.
Gearbox bought Papu.
You know, I will say, sometimes I'm chilling, you know,
Yeah,
on the,
tell me
on
more.
the weekend or whatever, right? And we're trying to have chill time, which means, you know, we're gonna put on a nice Disney flick or whatever, and kids are gonna chill out and watch some Toy Story or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Not like,
Sounds lame. Okay, go ahead. Go on.
but I'm trying to stress the difference between like movie time and then like nursery rhyme slop time or whatever, right? It's like we're gonna chill and watch a movie, and sometimes they're like, oh, actually, we're gonna like do some crazy shit right now and not pay attention at all to the movie. So you know what I do? I go over to the volume remote and I'm like, hey, and I turn the shit up and all of a sudden they're paying attention again. Sometimes you just need more volume to get people engaged.
Are we really glossing over Warhammer Survivors?
Yes.
It's a known game. It does look cool, but
Is
it's
it
Survivor?
Is it part of Vampire Survivors, or
It's
is
not
it made by
part. It's a
them?
standalone game. I
Yeah,
think.
it's the
But
same.
it's made by those people.
No.
Oh, it's just
They're just
Puzzle's not
hijacking the name.
involved.
somebody doing it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. World Teller
This looks
kind of
like-
spoke true because Hapu Games got bought by Gearbox in 2022, but they're still making Risk of Rain 2. But all the like head devs who made Risk of Rain 2 left and now work at Valve, I guess, on
Oh, okay.
Deadlock, which is
Y'all know
it's
about
the Bolt Gun team partnered with VS. Oh,
This is giving serious No More Heroes vibes for me.
so Vampire Survivors people did work on that.
yeah. This game here is like normies are approaching me asking about this game. I think this game is like popping off in terms of interest and popularity. I know there's a
mean,
demo. It's launching an early access, and you can load like your own music into the game.
Whoa.
But it's like the combat is to the beat of the music. Am I right? Or is that just me interpreting
How-
this?
Yeah, no. That's very clear.
Fuck
Yes,
yes, awesome.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to play that.
Yeah. Think of like Hi-Fi Rush, but you can use your own music if you want. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
People like
very,
the demo
very
is like
enticing.
very glazed. But it is launching early access. I saw this,
Look,
and
Clay
this was also
game.
the Triple I, and I didn't even know this existed. I don't know if this was an announcement, but I think it's like a sequel to, or a spin-off of the other one they did, which has a what's it called?
It's got
Safety.
Oh, oxygen not included.
Oxygen not included. Yeah, I think this is a spin-off or sequel to Oxygen not included.
Okay. I thought you were talking about that side scroller that has the like fluid physics, where you're a wizard and you can get like
Yeah.
blow you up.
Where you can die very easily.
Yeah. Noita?
Noita, yeah.
Away team. Oxygen.
Away team.
Okay.
Oh,
Is that- but I don't know what that is. Is that an expansion or is that a sequel or a
It's
spin-off? I
it
don't
says
know.
single player mode.
It looked. Wait, but it's.
Oh, this is
not
that
included.
zombie
You could
game.
play
This is that
single
Last of Us game. It takes place inside of a house.
This is Nick Slop.
But
This is Nick's
it's
Slop.
no longer
Well, I
inside
don't
the
know.
player.
house.
Next level.
It's no longer inside the house.
Yep.
This is something Nick's gonna get framed and put on his wall. And
Well,
then
when it was
shed-
revealed, it was only inside of a house.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah.
finish that sentence, Crispy, and then what?
shed a tear, like
Oh.
beautiful, and it's like makes you feel safe.
Yeah, I
And
like
then-
that shit. I got 4
It's like
fucking
that.
Last of Us posters framed right behind me.
Also, you're fucking your sister, though. It's like 12 minutes.
Oh,
What the fuck?
In 12
Where did
minutes or
that come
4 12
from?
minutes?
Oh.
In 12 minutes and for 12 minutes.
This is a 24-minute affair.
I don't know. It reminded me of 12 minutes because it's just a dude
In
in a
24
house.
minutes, you're gonna be a different person.
But you can pet the kitty, and that's important.
What?
Well, boy, do I have something to tell you about Crimson Desert. There are lots of kitties to pet.
They made it soulless. They made it. It's like pet the dog 5 times, and it will be your
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah.
You put this in here
And
for
it'll be
me.
your
Thank you, Brad.
Also, 5 times? It's like 100 times.
Oh, I know, but it's like 5 times a day. All right, come back tomorrow and do it again. Like,
Yeah.
or give it meat, I guess.
So I am going to turn this down just a little bit because it is mostly talking heads. But I will say,
It's okay.
I
It's
think
low.
I figured out what's
Goddamn.
going on with this game. Actually,
Oh, what was?
Wait,
the
is it
question?
Jets dog fighting?
no, it's about like what I figured out is why they're
Has the war in
pushing this
Iran
game
changed anything?
so hard. I
Well,
think it's so they have
They got a
built
vested interest.
They have built a middleware tech for clouds and cloud generation. I think Bandai Namco is trying to pitch that as like another speed tree, but for clouds and weather.
That's
And that is smart. And if this sells, like,
of course.
they might get bank.
I mean, they've made 8 of these things. Of course, it'll sell.
No, I'm talking about the middleware tech, this cloud tech that they are pitching as a product they can sell.
Bro, ain't nobody buying tech. They're just
Guys,
telling
you're not thinking
giving a
of the
prompt
X
to some
Factor.
AI.
You're not thinking
No,
of
they're
the
gonna
X
show
Factor,
off
guys.
they show off the tech in a minute. But like, think about how many games that come out these days that in the credits somewhere is Speed Tree. Because Speed Tree is not just about trees, it's about landscape and foliage.
Wait
it
a
is so
second.
big now. Like, it's in everything.
How close attention are you paying to the credits?
I mean,
I'm gonna be honest. I usually let credits roll, but I don't pay attention.
make a list of games out there that use Speed Tree, and it's going to be huge. I guarantee you.
I'll take your word for.
Tree usually shows up in the opening, like when a game starts up.
Why do some of the textures in this trailer look kind of like ass? Is that just me? Fuck, God, don't say it.
No, don't say that. And second off, they make a really good joke about AI bullshit in this.
I mean, that's just a distraction. That's like, look over here, while the AI does all the work over here.
Do you remember the dog controversy from Ace Combat 7?
What? No.
Okay, there was a cinematic in Ace Combat 7 in which
I do
there was a
remember that,
dog,
yes.
and that was a JPEG dog, right? If you pay attention,
remember.
the director in this trailer that's talking, you look behind him, and there's a cardboard cutout of that dog constantly there.
I mean, that's probably not just a bit for the video. He's probably just got that in his office.
I mean, probably is. I think it's both.
I mean, I would.
Yeah. Anyway. But this is, man, I am getting so fucking excited for this.
When does this come out?
It's sometime this year. They haven't said.
Sometime.
Have they said this year?
They said 2026.
Which could very easily become 2027, Chris Davis. You need to be careful.
Motherfucker, shut the fuck up.
I mean, that's just the reality of the situation.
Hey, look, as long as the game comes out, I will play it, but fuck you also.
Of course. Of that I have no doubt.
This is my franchise. This is my baby. Don't do that to me.
This is your baby.
Yes. And they have done a lot of advertising for this game too. They've put out like 4 or 5 trailers at this point, going on about, because it's like, I think it's like the 30th anniversary of the franchise, and they keep going back and forth talking about all the games leading up to this, and it makes me think that, like, I don't think they're just launching this game this year. I want to believe that they're doing some kind of like release tie-in thing, because there's also been
what?
I think they're doing the same thing they did with 7, in which you pre-order the game and you can get a HDified version of a previous game.
Oh.
There's
Weird.
Because we're
it's-
kind of just looking at jets.
Jets!
Well, they're also
Jet
talking about
airplanes!
the cloud tech that I've been talking about. They're talking about it right now.
I mean, I saw the cloud tech. It's pretty...
Chris.
What?
How
Davis, Chris
relevant? How relevant is Ace Combat in 2026 though? I mean, like,
Relevant to who?
I mean, not
what is
really.
even going on? Like, are there even jets in the news or anything anymore?
There's absolutely nothing happening in the world that involves military jets. You're right.
Somebody hasn't been paying attention to the news lately.
If you're talking, if you look, here's
It's not
here's-
like any of these things ever get shot down or anything in real
No.
life.
Doesn't cost like $400 million to, find a pilot.
Dude.
How successful is this as a series?
So glad they cut
This is a...
I think it's done a combined like 30, 40 million copies, I think.
Real
Ace
quick,
Combat 7
real
was
world
their
aside.
most profitable game they ever made. They sold, I think, like 5 or 6 million units.
Real quick aside, I went to my parents' house a few weeks ago. My mom's been wanting us to help to like go through a bunch of documents and stuff so that we can all be prepared. End of life preparation kind of shit, right?
Oh, great.
So I go over there, and they have this giant box full of like random documents, and we're supposed to go through it and like sort it into piles and stuff. And in that box, I found a fucking letter, handwritten letter that my dad wrote. It was his debrief after he got shot down in Vietnam, where he had to write down in his own language what happened from his perspective. And it's like the paper looks like it's aged and like darkened around the corner. I was like, holy shit, this looks like it belongs in a museum.
Well, it was 50 years ago, so yeah.
Yeah, this is crazy. And I read word for word
He spilled his
description.
coffee on the control panel. What happened?
Yeah, exactly.
How did who shot him down?
I mean, it would have to
Probably
be
some
that would have to be the Vietnamese, yeah. He was out in the ocean for about, I don't remember, like 30, 40 minutes or something before he got picked up.
It could have been our own people. Accidents happen, mistakes.
I mean, that's why you do debriefs.
Yeah, maybe it was just a goof.
It could have been a goof. We'll never know.
Maybe he was trying to
See, there's the dog right there.
Ha! Cute dog too. All right, we should probably move to the next video.
Yeah. Okay, all right. It's already over. But thank you for putting that in there.
Of course. Well, I don't know.
If I had known it was that long, I would have thrown it on the ground or what.
You would have thrown it there twice. Megalovania for Rift of the Necrodancer?
I can't hear Megalovania. I just see the wonderful animation.
It is very quiet.
Oh, I hear it.
Why are they squatting?
Still kind of a fucking bop. I mean,
I would have
it
assumed
is.
that music was already in there, to be honest. We don't need to watch this. None of us played Don't Starve, right?
what?
I
That was like the
didn't.
first game I ever streamed.
Oh, really?
I played Don't Starve on this website like 13 years ago.
Between
What happened to
Crispy and
Clay?
Nolan.
Quite
like,
a bit. Like, but yeah, I
Nolan
haven't
has a
played
4-digit
since
number
then.
in this game.
Is this a
Hey,
sequel or something?
No
What
way
is
that's
this?
true.
Dude, I don't know. It's just like the new update to Don't Starve Together. They've been working on it this whole time.
There was
from what I understand, it is a hardcore survival mode.
Bro, do you know what Don't Starve is?
But
Isn't the whole- I thought the whole game-
hardcore, super hardcore is like what I heard about it.
I'm pretty sure the core game was super hard.
I think this is just a new one.
I mean, I don't think so.
It's just a re-release on the Switch or something. Like,
No,
what's-
no. All that's happened like a million times before already. This might just be maybe a new expansion, maybe it's a
You
sequel.
know, if we wait a few minutes, it'll tell us.
Maybe
Well,
it's a
God, thank God there's always a Don't Starve release coming out.
Well, I
Thank
guess I mean
God.
like the camera is rotating, so like
The camera rotated in the original.
but only in like 90-degree increments, right? Something like that.
Don't starve elsewhere. Look at that. It's a new game.
Oh, it's new lore. And they're doing Curse of Strahd. Oh my God!
Time to prep veggies to the beat. Beep. Let's test those reflexes
Oh.
first.
Fuck yeah!
I was about to say this looks like some Brad slot, but then I saw the cat. And I was like, oh no, this has got Chris
Press A to
Davis's
catch
number.
them. The honey
It's
is the
Rhythm
cue.
Heaven.
Oh.
Dude, I saw a thread on Reset Era where someone was like, dude, that monkey clock slapping game in Rhythm Heaven was not okay. It was like a poll about how fucked that was. And I'm
Wait,
like,
what
yeah,
was this?
that tracks. The one with the clip.
I've
of
never
I'm
played Rhythm
screaming.
Heaven.
No, but there's like a
Oh.
YouTube clip of me playing it with monkeys on a clock slapping my hand.
And it's
pop out.
hilarious because you do so terribly.
It's
at it.
impossible, but it's nice to know the rest of the world also had a problem with that fucking monkey clock game. That's not even a trailer. Oh, I think that was on Nintendo Now. You know, Nintendo like announces so many things on Nintendo Now. In fact, rumors are that Star Fox is going to get announced on that thing as just like a daily update.
We're gonna talk about that
The
tonight.
next game from the Buckshot Roulette devs.
Yeah.
It's more friend slap.
Yeah,
It's
but I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Is that just
it's
what
it's
playing
the
games
guy
with
doing
people-
like Mario Party, basically.
well, you know.
Yeah, violent Mario Party.
Do you want to sell
mean,
like?
haven't we
Mario Party
always-
wasn't already violent?
Haven't we always dreamed of? Oh my god! I don't think it was that violent.
Do you guys remember the game that was Battleship, but it was like you were playing Battleship with like two, like walled in ghettos like filled with people, and you're just like bombing like apartment buildings and like
No.
dude, it's crazy. There was one of these kind of like earlier games that like you probably had to get on like itch or something like.
It's so
That
friend
was
slop
fucking
coded.
weird.
It's so friend slop coded. That's actually kind of sad.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, it's like, do you want to sell 20,000 copies of your indie game or like 5 million? I guess make friend slop.
Mr. Iwata? Oh, wow.
I
12 years ago.
Start filming the Nintendo digital event for E3 2015?
you can skip halfway through this if you want. But this was such a cool like
I mean, yeah, it was cool, but
halfway.
Oh my god! It's Puppet Reggie.
And he said the thing.
Wait, what did he say? I missed it.
He said puppet
Oh.
body is ready.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. These puppets are kind of creeping me out.
They're amazing. But you know what the sad reality is? They did this when Iwata, like right before he passed away. Like he was probably really
They've been holding on to this for a while.
No, I'm saying like they
this was their E3 2015 presentation.
this was when he was very likely like wasting away, I guess, for lack of a better term. So like
Yeah.
them doing like a puppet Nintendo Direct or E3 presentation
Hard
was
to cover for that.
yeah. I mean, I believe that. I mean, also they're announcing Star Fox, which has always been kind of puppet coded, I suppose. But
Or
think-
furry coded, depending
I
on who
think
you ask.
I think it was a very like brilliant idea. Yeah, because I remember he was like extremely skinny. But I mean, you know,
What are they announcing?
just watch.
This is from
This is old.
20
11 years ago.
This was for
Yeah.
Star Fox Zero back in the day.
Such a promising.
This is pure. This is
proposition.
pure nightmare fuel.
I mean, if you're like a child, maybe.
I am at heart. Okay.
No, this does seem like the kind of shit that might like traumatize a 4-year-old and give them nightmares for like years.
Doesn't take much to traumatize a 4-year-old.
Spoken.
But I mean,
spoken like an expert. Of traumatizing
the
4-year-olds.
fucking these guys have nothing on like the Skeksis or whatever fucking horror shit I saw when I was a kid.
The 80s were a weird time.
Check this out.
Also, Star Fox Zero, by the way, for people who don't remember, developed by Platinum.
Yeah, we remember. We also remember it
don't.
sucked
I-
Children out
ass.
there don't.
Legitimately forgot.
You are witnessing a new technology.
We also remember it sucked ass because the controls were like the worst. It was like the worst controlling game I've ever played in my life. In a rail shooter where the controls should probably be really simple,
Why go to the next level when you can go like
but they were very. That was early
so-
Wii U, right?
What?
only for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System?
I have a question.
Yeah, sure. what you got, bro?
Fuck you, first of all. Oh
Yeah,
my
sure.
god.
That sounded like I was so done with answering your questions.
Okay, you bitch. Why are we watching all this Star Fox shit?
There's a
We'll talk about
reason.
it tonight. Yeah. We'll talk about
Because of the movie?
No.
No. Well,
Part of
yeah.
it.
Well, that's part of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh man,
Legacy.
I almost
We should get started.
I almost introduced the bid for this week.
Pilots I know I can trust. Falco
Not
Lombardi.
bad. Has anybody else seen the Mario movie?
No.
Slippy
No.
Toad. a close friend, and a gifted
I don't like the
mechanic.
way you said no, Crispy.
Dude,
Maybe you know some fucking children. I
Have
don't
you
know.
ever seen? Have you ever seen the 1994 Western action comedy Maverick?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
What do you think?
The riverboat like heist, or you know
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Yeah, Mel Gibson, Helen Hunt,
Gibson.
and
Burt
the guy
Reynolds,
who
yeah.
played Maverick on TV.
Yeah.
How about it? Yeah, I remember it being kind of eh.
Dude, my roommate said it's one of his like 4 favorite movies of all time. Was like, guess it. Like, we were talking about movies, and he's like, guess. I know you've seen this one a million times. He kept describing it. I was like, I don't know what this movie is. He put it on. He's like, you're gonna be like, oh, and you're gonna feel like such an idiot in a moment. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I never heard of this movie.
You had never
That's
heard?
really
Oh,
bad.
you're
Really?
the one who doesn't know about it.
Yeah, I. Did you have? Do you know about it, Nick?
Yes,
saw
I've
that in
seen
theaters,
Maverick.
probably.
You've seen Maverick?
Yeah, dude, I've watched Maverick with my parents.
Dude, that was like one of his first movies after Braveheart, man. He was hot
my
shit
Yeah.
back then.
That was post Braveheart.
Yeah, it
I was
was.
6. What do you want from me? I've seen the poster a billion times. It's like etched into the like
It's no paper.
indelible kid part of my brain from like seeing it in the movie store all the time. But oh my god!
What did you think?
Fuck all y'all. I don't know. I was just like, he was like so sure that it was also one of my favorite movies, and like I kind of started
That's
watching
a
it.
wild assumption.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
started watching it, and I was like, okay, okay, and like then the more I started thinking about it, the madder I started getting. I was like, you thought this? Like
This is what you think of me?
Wait, is there a Mel Gibson movie you really like?
Like you really are just engaging with some made up version of me in your head.
But like, could he have been thinking of another movie that's similar? Like, are you a big
I think
Rounders guy or
he
something?
knows that I'm a big
Best Mel
like,
Gibson movie,
Ocean's
go.
11 guy. You know.
Oh, okay.
But like, and he knows I like westerns. And
That's barely a
I
western.
guess.
Wait, that's not a western at all.
What are you
It's
talking
Western
about?
adjacent.
Yeah, I guess it's a western.
Maverick. The beginning of the movie, he's like playing poker in a saloon, and like they're like fucking drawing
yeah.
6-shooters at each other. Fuck
Yeah,
you!
okay.
It's not a western.
To me, a riverboat
Fuck you!
is not western
Oh,
coded.
right. That's why
What?
there isn't a fucking riverboat in Red Dead
Red Dead
Redemption.
Redemption.
Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Actually, isn't there a
fuck
riverboat?
you.
That was just
I think there
that was just an
Brad
homage
is
to the
that's not
film
really
classic
western.
Maverick.
That's like saying A Knight's Tale isn't really like a sports movie. It's like fuck you.
Okay, it was what?
What?
Like
A Knight's
maybe it
Tale.
had Knight's Tale vibes. It was like, were they playing like Creed
It does
or some
kind of
shit?
have Knight's Tale vibes. It's like, oh, you're maybe halfway aware of how goofy this movie is. The thing that really got me was Danny Glover's cameo, where he's like a bank robber who robs Mel Gibson,
Thanks.
and then they do the whole like they look at each other like, oh, have we starred in 9 incredibly successful movies together? And they're like, no. And then they do it
it
again,
plays-
and then they're like, and they're like, nah. And then
And it plays
exits
like
the
3
movie.
notes from like the theme of Lethal.
Yes,
Yeah.
We can end
Sir,
this.
there is no restraint
skip
whatsoever.
this.
Like, it's absurd.
Oh, you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Is it the last Star Fox game?
I'm thinking.
Developed by Ubisoft?
This was,
I forgot that existed. This is the one where we
Oh,
take
no,
place
this-
on land.
this was the Star Fox content for their wannabe Star Fox
Oh.
game, Starlink or something like
God.
that.
Guy has made some friends.
I wasn't prepared for how horrifying it looks for Star Fox to interact with like a semi-realistic looking human.
Let's rock and roll, boys.
That's a good point.
Now you
World
know.
Teller. World
I don't like that
Teller
he's
in chat makes a
there.
good point.
Thanks.
Who makes a good point?
World Teller.
World Teller.
He should have known Crispy's the Steven Universe guy. What does that mean?
I think it was a reference to our conversation last week about you being a bluey adult.
About me being a bluey adult. I was saying you were a bluey adult.
I have kids though. Like you can't be a slash adult if you have kids.
If your kids have ever been like, I don't really want to watch Bluey, and you're like, no, let's watch one more, then you're a Bluey adult, man.
I've never said let's watch one more.
You're like, oh, I wonder what Bingo's gonna have to say this time. Oh, I can't wait.
You know their names, Crispy?
Is Bingo the brother or the father?
Don't play dumb with me. Don't play dumb.
I genuinely don't know. What's the dad's name? What's the mom's name?
All I
really need to
know
get started.
is that people are mad that the dad makes real life dads look kind of shabby. They're mad at the Bluey dad for being so goated.
For being so goated?
Yeah, like he's too good of a dad. It's like setting expectations too high.
I remember Northern Lions rant about
dad culture.
He said Northern Lions said that they beat the fuck out of the dad on the show, like that they're really abusive of the dad, and he thinks that his kids are like learning that and are really abusive of him.
He does eat shit a lot. I gotta be honest with you, I added these. So I had a bid in for Star Fox, but then I canceled it at the last minute. This was gonna make way more sense if y'all saw that somebody bid on Star Fox. Without that, it does makes far.
So we've been
sense.
watching all this Star Fox bullshit for nothing. We need to start this podcast.
It's still irrelevant. It's just it means less that nobody bid on it. It was bait anyways.
I'm gonna be
Star
honest.
Fox
I wouldn't
games
bid
kinda
on
score
Star
like
Fox
shit.
even if it was announced.
There was like one good Star Fox game, right?
I think that's one too many.
Debatable. Yeah, it was
What do
called
you
Super
have against
Smash
Star
Brothers.
Fox? What did
It
Star
was
Fox
called
do
Super
to you?
Smash Brothers.
Let me ask you,
hate
what
Star
Star Fox game do you like, Chris Davis?
64 is the best,
Yeah,
obviously.
that's it. No.
That's it.
No.
That's the only one.
No, that's the only one that people really love. And then the rest is like ranges from dog shit to like it was okay.
I mean, the last. To be fair, the last Star Fox game I played was the SNES Minis Star Fox 2. Like I didn't play.
That's not even a real game though.
I didn't play the Ubisoft one, and I didn't play I didn't get a Wii U, so I didn't play Zero. So I can't.
What about
form
Assault
proper
on the
opinion.
GameCube or Command on the DS or?
I didn't play Assault. I didn't play Command.
Or Adventures on the GameCube.
I didn't play
Crystal,
Adventures.
dude. Remember Crystal though? Crystal? Is that her name, right? Crystal?
Yeah.
Sure.
Adventures is decent. Adventures sucks.
And this series is called Star Fox.
Brad, we need to start this podcast.
I'm not in control. I'm not under control. I've
all
already.
right, okay,
I told
okay,
Chris Davis to turn
okay.
this shit off like 4 trailers ago.
Then
It is
stop
almost 9
fucking
o'clock.
talking about what's on screen, and I'll. Okay. All right.
All right.
Is that right? Is that right?
I'm recording.
All right, hold on.
Whoa, that
Hold
didn't
tight.
come out the right fucking.
Hold.
Hold on.
Second. Let me get my lights on.
All right, I'm ready.
Not yet.
I don't know what the plan is tonight.
Oh.
We're gonna be winging it a little bit. We need to talk about the movies and shit at the beginning. I have a show I want to talk about.
Oh, we already
Show,
did
huh?
that. We already did that.
Let me turn this back.
You throwing down with Danoff?
Who are you talking to?
Danoff, man. You started the criminal intent run or what?
Testing.
Oh God, no! What the
D'Onofrio.
You know me.
Daredevil.
I take Vincent D'Onofrio over the schmoes and SVU any day.
That's
That
crazy.
dude, he at least he had some personality.
What are you talking? Okay, never mind.
This is bait.
I'm not
It's
giving
bait.
in. I'm
Are
not
there
taking the
no?
bait.
But I mean, is it like
Don't do this.
complete sincerity here?
I have
is
watched
it-
about a half of season of Criminal Intent.
No, I know, but is it like like SVU's like Next Generation, and Criminal Intent is like fucking.
I don't know enough about
the
Star
one
Trek
with
to be able to
the
make that
Quantum Leap
comparison.
guy, or whatever. Like, is
Enterprise?
it? Yeah. Like, is Criminal Intent like the Star Trek Enterprise or something of Law and Order?
No, that's
I don't know.
That's Law and Order
Oh,
Los Angeles.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing.
I don't think that's a thing.
Yeah, you should look up who the two main guys were. Who the two cops
were. It probably had like one season and then got canceled.
I'm just curious if there's like quality tiers.
One
to
of
the
them was
various
Billy
Law and Orders.
Loomis.
Skeet Ulrich?
Yeah,
You're right.
Skeet Ulrich.
Because
and the
they
other one
introduced him on
was
SVU.
the bad
and-
guy from the first Ant-Man movie.
I can't remember the first Ant-Man movie very well.
Have you watched Law and Order UK?
Shut the fuck up.
It's a real thing.
That's not a Dick Wood, or what's his name?
Skeet
Dick
Ulrich
Wolf. I said Dick
and
Wood. Dick
Corey-
Wolf joint.
Yeah,
Skeet
it
Ulrich
was
and Corey
actually.
Corey
The-
who?
Corey Stoll.
Stole.
Terrence
Oh,
Howard
that guy.
was one of the deputy
That guy.
DAs.
Yeah. They
Alfred
introduced
Molina
those characters.
was the DA, I think.
They introduced those characters in Law and Order SVU and used it to try and like catapult the new show, and I guess that didn't work.
Yeah.
There's only two. I mean, Criminal Intent's considered pretty good. I was never super into it, but I like Vincent D'Onofrio.
I always
But
get
the-
Skeet Ulrich
You're
mixed up with Richard Greek.
You're a big Full Metal Full Metal
no.
Alchemist fan.
Crispy, why?
I'm gonna
Why are
kill
you
myself.
betraying me? Why you do this?
I'm glad it's not me this time.
Me.
Oh, this motherfucker! Did he just grab his pants off? It's like, I swear to God, Chris Davis just stood up and grabbed his pants off the table.
What's in that
next to him
box?
and
What did he
walked out
buy?
of the room.
Someone blow that up. What did he buy? What's in that box? What came out of that box? What's that say?
It looks
Is
like
that a?
I think I'm gonna bet that's a.
That's too. The box is too big to be a toaster. What is that?
A vacuum cleaner, maybe? I
Jarno?
don't fucking know.
Jarno? Does that say Jarno? Dude, what if it's like a sex toy or something? Hold on, let me Google.
Yamo, Jamo, and it's a subwoofer.
Oh my God,
Jamo. Please
that's a
tell me
big
it's
boy.
like a $4,000 subwoofer. Please.
It was a $99 subwoofer.
$99,000.
Yamo S810 if you want the model.
That's a lot for a subwoofer, right? What?
No.
That's
That's really cheap, actually.
But I mean, a solo subwoofer.
Woofer? A woofer?
Did it
It's
go
really
with some
cheap.
other speaker?
No, it was just on clearance, and I bought it. It's normally like
But like,
$400.
what is it hooked up to? What is it hooked up to?
It hooks
Your
up to
computer?
a receiver.
Yeah, but where? In your living
Over
room?
here.
In
Like,
your-
it's that
This
big
is-
box in the corner.
It's your
the black one.
gaming setup, or do you
he
watch
wants
movies
to
in here?
feel the porn
Yeah.
in his body.
Is it for porn? Is it for porn or is it for movies?
No, because it's the second TV I ever bought. It's like a 2007 LCD. Like, no,
I
I'm
can
not
see him
watching porn
stripping
on
down and laying in that beanbag back there.
Oh no, I don't want to get
What
that
is
sweaty.
happening
That's
today?
cloth. No.
Bassy moans.
Oh my God! All right,
Sorry.
I hit record. I'm recording. Let's get the show on the road.
I've been recording.
Single segment show.
And I've been recording.
Beanbags made of velvet, or draped in velvet.
Oh, I need to fucking fix our calendar thing on Discord. I guess since fucking it didn't take into account daylight savings time, so that thing, the
Oh, yeah, that's
calendar
true, yeah. I saw-
notification just went off. Damn! Get
oh.
your shit together, Discord.
Did you put that overlay up, right?
I put the overlay in the overlay box.
It is not in the overlay box.
What? Are you positive?
I just refreshed it.
I just did it before we even went live. I remember very vividly doing that. Hold on.
You want me to share my screen and you can see
No,
how wrong you are?
no. If I open this folder and I see it there, I'm gonna be mad.
I'll be mad too because I wanted to set this up in advance.
Oh, motherfucker. Hold on.
Bump, 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 bump.
You deleted something.
All right, they're in there now.
Okay.
Hit refresh.
There they are. Okay.
I'm stopping my recording.
I guess I am too.
I'm letting it ride.
God damn it. That does you say you're letting it ride, that actually just makes it harder for me.
Well, I'm only a minute in.
Yeah, but everybody else is going to be like 10 seconds.
Well, but if I restart
Whatever.
now, you aren't going to be 10 seconds.
That.
Shut up.
And then we
I'm
go
just saying.
here.
It's too late now. We're committed.
Yeah, this. I'm just fixing something here in OBS, and I'm good.
I mean, you could do that.
Okay,
while
I'm good now.
All right, I'm officially recording. Let me know when y'all are. I know Brad's recording already.
I am recording.
I'm recording.
I thought Nick was already recording.
I said I
Whoa.
stopped it. All right.
What? You weren't recording already.
Roll call for the first segment starts now. Brad.
Brad, a minute and 51 seconds into his recording.
That's not going to help me. Crispy.
I'm also recording.
And Chris Davis.
Hello, I am also speaking to the microphone and recording.
See, Brad, by the time I heard you say 1 minute and 51 seconds into my recording, I would already know you were 1 minute and 51 seconds into your recording.
Okay, you're hocus pocus you do over there. Nobody knows.
All right. Anyways, hey guys, welcome to 4Player Podcast. This is episode 870. It is Thursday, April 9th, 2026. That's our first show of the month because we did not record last week. And, you know, guys, it's kind of a crazy month, video game release wise, but there's not a lot new out right now. So tonight, I think we're just mostly going to talk some news, maybe a few light updates on the stuff we've been playing, and see where the show takes us. But yeah, I forgot
What's
to
up,
introduce
man?
everybody.
You
I
want to
guess
talk
that
about a
doesn't fucking
show,
matter.
Nick? You want to talk about a show?
I did want to talk about a show.
What show?
I got a show to talk about.
So my wife watched it all the way through first without me, and then she told me that I should watch it, and I couldn't get her to tell me if she liked it or not. She just kept saying it's weird, and I was like, that doesn't fucking tell me anything. And then somebody at work was like, I started watching it. That show's fucking crazy. You should watch it. And I was like, okay,
Dude,
a
this is gonna get you
recommendation.
in fucking trouble, dude. I've been in this situation.
No, I've told her all this.
You're gonna name a
No,
show
you
that's
can't. If she makes a
that weird.
recommendation and you don't jump on it until someone else that's not your wife makes the recommendation, it's fucked up, dude.
If I couldn't get her to say anything other than it was weird. I didn't even
You
know what
never
the
know.
genre was or what the vibe of the show was. I started watching Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen on Netflix.
I
And
heard about that, I think.
that first of all, I was under the impression that it was like a dark comedy. Show's like a fucking it's straight up horror, and it's like dread
Yeah.
personified.
If you think about with the name, like if
Yeah,
something
yeah.
bad is going to happen is in
Yeah.
the title, yeah, that's truth in advertising.
But that name kind of the name it's alone sounds kind of like, you know, jokey, like something very bad. Like you'd think it's going to be like a dark comedy. That's kind of the first thought I had. But no, fucking, I've never been more uncomfortable watching a television show in my entire life.
The
It's
way
like
I read
it's like
that title, it reads like dread, but
you're right. But again, I couldn't get my wife to tell me any information. All she could
Poster.
mutter was it was
Oh.
weird.
So it's like Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie, or whatever.
Yeah, it's like well, it's like going into
no,
something
don't do
expecting that, and then instead getting something that's more like, I don't know. Oh god, what's even? I can't even think of what I would compare it to, but just
horrific.
it's. I mean,
Is it
it's very aptly
cringe?
named.
Cringe dread.
Yes, there's a lot of cringe. It's you know what? Actually, this is what I would say. It's like watching a horror version of Meet the Parents.
It's like watching a horror version of Skinamarink.
Fuck you.
I mean, actually, funny.
you
It's
funny
it's
guy.
got
He's a
it's
funny
probably got some
guy.
in common with Skinamarink, but with a lot more dialogue and characters. But yeah, man, I'm 3 episodes in, and I can't stomach more than one episode at a time. Like, even if I wanted to binge this, I don't think I could.
Meet the
It's-
Parents is a horror film, though. Just
yeah,
to be
but
clear.
like it's also trying to make you laugh at the same time. This is not that. This is trying to make you feel so uncomfortable at all times, and it's 8 episodes, and it's building to something very bad happening, probably in the last episode, but the entire time you're just waiting, and you're like, from the first frame of the first episode, you're like, fuck, this does not bode well. And it just never stops. It never lets up. I highly recommend it, actually.
But it seems like one of those things where it's like, you can't, it's like, does it feel worse than real life right now? Because that feels pretty.
I mean,
there's something
it feels
bad about to happen.
Yeah, that is true, but it also feels very, because it's the bulk of the show takes place like isolated in the woods, in this like family. This family is like stuck together in this house out in the woods, and they're preparing for a wedding kind of situation. So it's very like detached from the outside world, at least so far. So I don't know. It's pretty
Hey,
wild.
I watched Nirvana, the band, the movie.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
that movie I associate with Chris Davis and no one else here.
What?
Go on.
I got a lot of
how was
recommendations
it?
actually from a lot of people, and it's really great. It's really great.
What do I have to do with this?
I fucking bought the digital.
He's already forgotten.
The bootlegs? What do you got? You got the what? Oh,
No,
you
I bought-
bought the actual movie.
I bought the movie.
Oh.
I never do that, but I wanted to watch it.
It's
It
really good.
deserved it. It was
Good
really
thinking a lot
good.
about
It was really funny.
I also have a Letterboxd account now. Finally.
Shut. Don't even go there.
God.
No, I'm following you, Nick. Don't make me pull it up. I will.
That's what I'm saying.
What?
I texted
How
him-
would
I
you
texted
rate
my
A New
older-
Hope, Brad? How would you rate A New Hope?
4.5 stars. I
Okay.
texted my older brother today because I knew he watches like movies constantly, and I was like, "Yo, give me the Letterboxd link." And he is like, "I don't know. That's a little much. I don't know if I can give you that information." Like he was very shy about it. And
Yeah, I mean, he's probably heard how you talk to me about my letterbox.
I made a comment about like some jokey comment like, "Oh, Revenge of the Nerds is probably on your top 4 or whatever, right?" And he's like, "See, this is why I can't give you the link, man. I can't do this." He finally gave it to me though. Do y'all want any deets? He watches a lot of movies.
You can tell me
I'll give
what
you
his
the
top 4 are.
I'm not gonna say. He was really shy about it. And it's because he says he hasn't changed in a long time, and he feels, I guess you could just probably get to it from my profile if you follow me.
Wait, so
on
you're not going to
Letterboxd.
say it on the podcast?
Yeah, no,
all
I mean,
that.
you know,
Okay.
my brother is very kind. I'm not gonna do that to him. But I mean, he used to beat the shit out of me when I was a kid. So I mean, whatever. How cool cool is he really?
How cool can one be?
Well, I had 2 older brothers, and how it is, and a younger brother, and we all beat the shit out of each other. Let's see.
You got to give us something, man. This is a podcast. People are waiting.
The
with bated
Matrix.
breath.
I'm just gonna give you one. The Matrix, which amazing movie. No, all 4 of those movies are great movies. So I'm not, but I won't say them all.
You mean, I thought you were saying all 4 of the Matrix movies. I was like,
No,
what?
Only
What
only
happened
one
here?
Of them is worth a
What's
shit.
going on?
But my most recent movie, I watched a movie called Redux, Redux. What do y'all like? Is it Redo or Redux?
I don't
guess
know.
it depends on how pretentious you want to be.
It's well, this is not a very pretentious movie. I don't think.
Then it's
like
Redux.
not time travel. Let's just say it's like a movie where some woman via a contraption is like going through different realities maybe, and continues to kill the person who kidnapped and killed her daughter. And she's traveling through different realities so she can kill him like again and again and again and again.
As one does.
Yeah. And that's kind of like the setup. Goes places from there. That was pretty
Okay.
good. It's pretty entertaining.
Sounds good. I watched a movie too. I watched The Gorge, which I don't really
I
know
haven't
why I'm
done
bringing
my
that
top
up.
4 yet, by the way. I just signed up for Letterboxd. I can't do it. I can't do it. It makes me uncomfortable.
It's too-
The Gorge?
it's too much.
What the fuck is The Gorge?
The Gorge is an Apple TV movie starring
Oh, the one that came out like a
Crispy's,
year and a half ago or something?
Crispy's high school friend.
Oh, that piece of shit.
Miles Teller. Is that his name? Miles Teller?
Did I tell you about
And
did we
Anya
podcast
Taylor-Joy.
yesterday? Did I tell you about
No.
Allison Tolman? Y'all know who Allison Tolman is?
No. Who's that?
I found out that. Wait, I didn't tell you?
I saw you posting about.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I posted in Discord. She's the woman from the first season of the Fargo, the Frances McDormand kind of.
Still haven't watched that, but yes,
she's in a
go
lot
on.
of things these days. Wait, y'all have seen the show Fargo?
I have.
right?
No,
I've
I have
even
not
seen the
it.
movie.
I haven't seen the movie.
I consider the movie as one of my top 4, but I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable even adding anything to that list. No, I found out that there was a very good chance she was in my 4th and 5th grade class in elementary school. And the way I found that out was crazy because we certainly didn't go to the same middle school. And we certainly didn't go to the same high school, but we did both go to the same elementary school in that exact same year. We're the same age. And she was acting since she was 10 years old, not in things, but in, acting school or whatever.
Stage plays and stuff, yeah.
I was in a production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where I played the fucking grandpa that doesn't get out of bed. I was just I was in the movie for I was in the play for 10 minutes. And I was the one who didn't get out of bed. And there's no way she wasn't in that.
At 10 years old, they had you playing a grandpa?
Well, they put baby powder in my hair. I
my God.
don't know. I was in 5th grade, man. What do you want?
Bed-bound Brad.
But the
says
thing is,
Tarkus.
I'm so old. There is no way I can there's no oh, let me pull out my playbill from 1992. It's
So now
got nothing.
you're 3 degrees away from the Lord of the Rings.
Whoa, really? Wait, how is she connected to Lord of the Rings?
It's Fargo because what's his face
Oh, okay.
was in
I'm
Fargo.
already there.
He was in The Hobbit as well as Ian McKellen, who was in Lord of the Rings.
You lost me at what's his face,
I mean,
but okay.
put it on my IMDb, dude. Add me to
you know,
Cine to Nerdle
oh,
or to what's the one where you connect the actors, whatever.
6 degrees
Six
of Kevin
degrees.
Bacon?
No,
Yeah.
but it's like a daily game.
know, it's one of
Whatever,
those
man.
Wordle.
Y'all
I
don't,
don't
y'all don't
fucking
know.
know.
Y'all don't watch the Doles clearly.
Yeah,
Clearly.
yeah. What are we even doing with our lives? Yeah.
That is a good question. I don't even know what we're doing with this podcast. Yeah, I didn't even introduce everybody on this.
I watched the
show.
Mario
I'm not
movie.
going to at this point. Oh yeah, the Mario movie. How's
Mario
that?
Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy. I watched it last week. Actually, I could have talked about it last
And?
week, but we didn't do a podcast.
We didn't do a podcast last week.
Dude, I watched it opening day. I picked up the kids from school, and I was like, April Fools, or no, before I said April Fools, I was like, we're going to the dentist or whatever to get shots, or I forget what
To
I said.
get
I said
shots?
I said we're going somewhere, and then I'm like, April Fools, and then we went to the Mario movie.
Nice.
It was
And?
okay. It was okay.
It was okay.
I mean, Star Fox was pretty sick. I mean,
I heard-
Fox McCloud was pretty sick.
I heard someone describe it as they said the whole movie feels like a post-credit scene.
It's an interesting description.
Like where every scene in every individual scene in the movie is just meant to get a reaction, oh, it's this. It's hey, look who it is.
No,
Nick, that is how all these movies have been since Avengers Endgame.
I guess that's.
But here's
kind
the
of
They've
fair,
all
yeah.
been built like that. They all pause for people in movie theaters to stand up and applaud. It's
sort of.
absurd.
But this is big amongst kids, and kids only know the characters in Smash Brothers and Mario Kart, right? So the references don't mean as much to them because it's for all they know, they don't understand that Star Fox and Mario's universes colliding is actually unique to this film. They're like, oh yeah, he's in Smash Brothers. Of course, they fight all the time, or in whatever, right? They got
That's
fucking Link
sad.
in Mario Kart, there's people who are going to
Not
watch
get
the Legend of Zelda trailer and go, that's that dude from Smash Brothers.
Wait, did they show a trailer?
Yes.
Or
No,
no?
not yet,
You're
not
just
yet.
you're just
No.
saying generally speaking.
There have been set photos that leaked though.
I did see the
That's
set.
true.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
That movie's
Yeah.
gonna be fucking
Looks
terrible. Surely.
weird.
It's gonna be terrible. Can I say though, like the one cool thing about this movie, like it's a pretty bad like kids. I watch a lot of kids movies, and some are like I just watched the Hoppers one. That one was actually like a good kids movie. About the beaver,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
This one
It was
is not a good kids movie. This is like a
serious.
bad kids movie. But the thing about this one that was also cool in that first one is like the music is good. Like if you have like even a little bit of nostalgia for like Mario music
Which I think most
and like
people do.
and Star Fox music, which honestly Star Trek like soundtracks there were some bangers back in the day. It's like that stuff's cool. And they don't have like dumb license music this time like they did in the first movie. So that's a plus. But like the story's like incomprehensible. It's like what it doesn't like it feels like very like a movie that could have been like many different movies. Like they just keep editing it together until it made the most like sense.
That's yeah. I mean, I
like-
think that's just I think that's just a very roundabout way of saying what I said. It just feels like the whole thing is piecemeal, and I don't know.
Yeah, but like put together in ways that really don't make sense. Like it's I don't know.
Did your kids
this
enjoy
is
it?
This is not a problem that you have with other kids movies necessarily. Yeah, they loved it, of course. Of course.
You said it's not a very good kids movie, so I was like,
They're
does that mean
kids.
your
No,
kids
no,
didn't
no.
enjoy it?
It's good for kids or whatever. It's not a good like there are kids movies that are like out there that are good movies, but also kids movies. This is not really
Not
one of those. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's
Okay.
very manic and like kind of stupid and like confusing and I don't know. I mean, Glenn Powell was Fox McCloud and honestly,
God, really?
kind of
Yeah.
stole the show, dude. Kind of stole the show.
That's what I hear.
Kind of stole the show.
Guess we dodged. Jesus.
All right.
man.
Anybody else got anything they want to talk about that's been they've watched or people have actually been asking people have been like popping into Discord, going into the feedback channel and being like, please do a segment where you talk about TV
Okay, fine.
shows.
Love on the Spectrum. Anybody been watching the new season?
No,
All right,
wait,
moving on.
wait. He already did one, and that's stupid.
It's not.
I watched the first episode of series 21 of Taskmaster, and it's
Okay, well
with,
don't talk about
with
that.
Kumail
I'm watching
Nanjiani,
watching that tomorrow
and
night.
the prize task. Well, no, the whole thing was great. It was one of the most brutal episodes of Taskmaster I've ever
Damn.
seen.
Brutal
I
how?
highly recommend. Highly recommend. It's great.
Brutal how?
I mean, like,
Heartbreaking?
Yeah, like I think they put some people through a ringer on this one, and then are just like, nope, no points. Like
Dude, I love the black
the-
socks and the shorts that Chris Davis is sporting.
Oh no. He can still hear you.
Oh shit. He's gonna come back
Man,
with
what
some white socks. Sorry,
that
Chris
would be
Davis.
or no socks. All right. What are we even doing with this podcast? I was gonna ask Chris Davis what he's been watching, but he walked away from
what's
the
the name
podcast.
of this show?
We could probably guess what he's been watching before he comes back. Come on.
Guess what he's been watching.
Division 2 trailers maybe
The
on
Good
loop.
Wife.
The Good Wife.
Good
Dude,
Wife.
don't talk shit about The Good Wife. That
Oh,
show's pretty
okay.
alright.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You and your lib fantasies.
Wait. What do you have against Love on the Spectrum? That show is like that's like
Oh,
a really
I don't
that
have
show has a
anything
great
against-
heart.
I
and-
don't have anything against Love on
Oh.
the Spectrum, but you were going again, and I had something to say.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, he
There's
was
some like
just
amazing
vetoing you.
There's some amazing, hilarious people on Love on the Spectrum right now. Damn. Honestly, I feel like I want to cry most episodes because it's so like I'm so happy for these people. It's very sweet.
The heart of it all.
Yeah. Were we actually gonna wait for Chris Davis? Like he's the glue that holds the show together?
I don't
Talk,
know. Actually,
motherfucker.
for like 1 second, I forgot that I was like hosting this podcast.
Why did he walk away like that?
Sometimes you gotta take a shit.
Oh my god.
Wait, he took a mid podcast shit.
That's
We're literally
crazy.
recording.
Yeah,
No
and
wonder
I had
why.
nothing to contribute, so I went and did my business.
What the fuck? What have you been
You've
eating?
not been excused.
Oh, yeah, it was a quick shit. It slid right out, man. Prunes?
What the fuck is happening?
It's what happens when you don't have a gallbladder anymore. Yeah.
We've been doing this for 800 shows.
You had your
And
gallbladder
I don't think
removed?
anybody has ever taken
Last
a
year.
mid podcast shit before.
Every morning he has a spoonful of liver oil.
Oh, fish oil. but-
What is happening? Guys, I don't even know what is going on with this podcast today. Where are we going? What are we talking about? What's going on?
I have
Brad, you
a
made us
game
watch-
to talk about, but like we don't have much
Yeah,
else
we'll
to
get
talk
to that.
about.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that later. We'll do like some.
I've not been playing shit, man.
That's not
Gamefly won't
important
send me
right
Crimson Desert, so I'm just gonna give up and wait for Pragmata.
Crimson
No.
Desert is a weird game.
Yeah. Wait. We're gonna talk about. We'll play catch up on what we've been playing a little bit later. For now, Brad, you made us watch like every Star Fox promotional thing under the sun during trailer talk tonight, and I demand an explanation.
Star Fox.
Sure. Dude. There's info out there, man, about Nintendo's lineup this year. Some
I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it.
okay. Well, so this is why it's. We
I
should talk
believe
about
one
it
of the two
because-
things.
Okay. Wait, really? Oh, you should have maybe done some research. Wait,
No,
wait,
I mean, I
when
know you're
Ocarina popped up on what's it called?
No,
so
I
I was a
know.
little surprised that only me and one other person bid on the Ocarina of Time remake. So the original.
I wasn't willing to take the chance.
Sure. But let me explain, and maybe it'll be. A little
give us
more,
some context to why
real.
you made us suffer through all those.
Well,
trailers.
so Nate the Hate, he was like the original person reporting on this, and who has been a very reliable source, right? For leaks, rumors, or like his sources have proven to be real, and it became corroborated by VGC. You might know VGC as the site. Andy Robinson, who also often has like a lot of sources that leak info. It's a semi respectable site. They were like, yeah, we heard this is true. So at that point, people started treating it as real. Like people who follow Reddit or whatever have been treating it as real. And it's about Nintendo's lineup this year. Like the first news that really hurt me, because I have it in Fantasy Critic, is that, and it is counterpicked for the first year. I picked it almost every year. This is the first year it was counterpicked, but 3D Mario, he's claimed, is being pushed to 2027.
Hell yeah, brother.
How can you push something that hasn't been announced yet? I've never understood.
Well, I mean, it's very interesting you say that, because they have this thing called delay in contention in Fantasy Critic, which is a tag that makes it to where even an unannounced game, the information that's backing it up is considered so reliable that they won't let anybody counterpick the game anymore, even though it doesn't even exist yet. So people, and it's a popular drafted item, right? 3D Mario, getting it on your it has such huge payoff that people draft it every fucking year pretty much, because it's been a long time since Mario. But now people can't even counterpick it, because you know how you can't counterpick a game that has an announced delay, right?
They're treating it as if
they're
has
treating it like that. So there are people with this game that's not counterpicked, and it's protected. Like whether it's real or not, they essentially get a free drop when it's eventually announced, or even if it isn't announced, they can do a free drop if they have them like in our league. Anyways, so Mario's not coming, but the big holiday game instead is going to be a remake of Ocarina of Time.
Which, I'm gonna be honest, I mean, I hope it's real, because it's one of my
That's
favorite
exciting.
games of all time.
It's certainly
and
exciting.
And
but what
I've
is
been
wanting... remake as a term constitute for a Nintendo title these days?
That in and of
That's
itself
spicy.
is...
It could be partial remake, right? In which case it wouldn't be eligible. I mean, I'm swinging away this year, right? So I'll pick up something on the hopes that it's a full remake.
Look. Ocarina of Time is such a important title that I don't think you can get away with just.
But they've done it before.
Porting it.
No, it's not gonna be a port.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be a port.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you're gonna be like, the big game this year at the holiday season is Ocarina of Time, it implies that it's substantial. Like people are going to think this is the game that we've been waiting for years. Like every generation since the N64, people have been kind of like, when are they going to remake Ocarina of Time? And the closest we ever got was a fucking 3D remake on the 3DS, and it was good. It's a great version of that game. But like, if you're going to remake Ocarina of Time on a new next gen quote unquote console, like you got to go big, or
But what
you might
even
as well
is
be.
that? Are they using like Breath of the Wild as a base, or is it going to be more like one for one, like an old school Zelda game?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they made it look more in line with like Twilight Princess than Breath of the Wild.
Twilight Princess.
Just in terms of like, I mean, I always felt like Twilight Princess was like the closest they ever came to doing something that truly felt.
Yeah,
like...
but it's just that game is like the game came out in 2005.
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying, like, I don't think they're going to
9 years
model
later.
this after Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I think they're going to do something that makes it feel a little bit
So like a
closer
Blue
to
Point
Twilight
thing,
Princess.
just like a graphical redo.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, technology and just the general scope of games in general has ballooned so much that like just doing like a 1-to-1 remake of Ocarina of Time would be pointless. It'd be like, it wouldn't be impressive at all. Like Hyrule Field.
You see that?
I mean,
well,
Hyrule.
you gussy it up visually. I mean, you make it
Well, I know,
super
but
fancy looking.
I'm just saying. I think if they're truly going to remake Ocarina of Time, they need to like really lean into what it means to be a remake in like the modern, like
But it needs to be a reimagining.
Let me back up a little. Why does it so like they recently did a remakester of Metroid Prime, which was like really well received, and even that they called a remaster, and it was like they redid the visuals, like the graphics, right? But it was not like significant. But like
Metroid's
that
not
was
Zelda.
very. No, but I'm saying like that was still a big deal for people. It was very, very well received. It played well. It got
Sure.
amazing reviews.
But there aren't the same expectations that come with Metroid as there
I mean,
are
in terms of like
with
Nintendo
Zelda.
prestige, Zelda surely sells more. But I mean, it's not like I'm saying you could have like still have Ocarina as the bones. If you make it pretty, that game holds up.
I think the game will. I mean, you know, look, you don't have. You're preaching to the choir here. I think that game holds up tremendously well, but at the same time, I'm saying if you're gonna remake it, you could and you probably should go bigger than just a 1-to-1 remake. A 1-to-1 remake of Ocarina of Time would by today's standards feel very small.
But did it feel small when it was on the 3DS? I mean,
literally, yes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it was like exciting at the time, right?
Sure. I mean, I still think
I'm saying
that's the
like
best version of that game.
I think there are various scales of what this could be where it's still exciting.
I know,
different levels of exciting. Like they have Nintendo has ranges of projects that are I
agree.
Let me be clear here. The Nintendo, it being like a major holiday release is just like speculation. All we know is that this allegedly exists, not how Nintendo is going to position it. So it could be something. Like it could range from something like a partial remake to a reimagining, but like there is a wide thing there.
Yes, but I'm still coming at it from the perspective of Ocarina of Time specifically is like by many, many, many people considered to be one of the best games of all time.
Yeah.
It is.
Like there is a certain amount of
Like Metroid
expectation, but it's not fucking the same. It's not the fucking same.
Okay,
Zelda is like, I mean, it's like. If they said they were going to remake Super Mario 64, I don't think it would be a 1-to-1 remake. And but I'm saying like this is why I fucking hate anytime a remake or a remaster comes up in any conversation, because it just by default devolves into a conversation about like what's a remake versus a remaster.
Well, I'm not really interested in that. I'm not really interested.
The only point I'm trying to make is that Ocarina of Time comes with a certain amount of expectation because it is a pivotal game for many people. And if you're going to, and people have been begging for it for years, and if you're going to do it, this like in the first full year a new piece of hardware is out, if you didn't go big, people are going to be disappointed. That's all I'm saying.
I guess my question is, what do you consider big?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, I don't know how else to express this. I feel like you're. God.
Do you think this is going to be more like a reimagining, or do you think this is going to be?
I think so. It's the right move would be to make it a reimagining.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a 1-to-1 remake. Like if Hyrule Field is the exact same size as it was on the 64, I think it's going to be a disappointment.
Okay. But like, do you think it's going to be classic Zelda? Or do you think it's going to be like Breath of the Wild Zelda? Because I know Ocarina of Time is a big deal for you. As it is, a lot of people are.
I think there's going to be
Breath of the Wild sold way
What if
more.
What if it's a sequel to Breath of the Wild?
That's Majora's style remake.
That's Majora's.
Let me finish the thought. It's a sequel to Tears of the Kingdom, but it's reimagining Ocarina of Time.
So here's what I'm thinking is that we're still years off from the next great big giant Zelda title, the flagship title.
The Tears of the Kingdom follow-up is what you're referring to.
Yeah, and that team is going to be focused on that game, and they're not going to announce that for at least another year, if not 2 years. The way I'm thinking about this is that this is probably being outsourced to a third-party studio or publisher.
That would be a mistake. That would be a mistake.
I get that. I understand that. Let me run this through with you, okay?
This is a Grezzo joint. I'm going to be pissed.
I'm not thinking Grezzo.
It could be.
I mean, look, they brought in Mercury Steam, and now they are basically the 2D Metroid developer at this point.
I know.
What I'm saying is that
baby, man.
Nintendo has a history of giving contracts to publishers and developers of big publishing houses like Koei Tecmo, like Bandai Namco, to develop on Nintendo properties. What I'm thinking is that there's a team at either Koei Tecmo, like Omega Force, or somebody at Bandai Namco is helming this project.
I think that would be
so. If that's the case, I don't think it's going to be a complete reimagining. I think it's going to be
acting like they're about to announce a Skyward Sword remake, and it's not the same. Ocarina of Time. The Ocarina of Time. I just don't think you can hand that off to just anybody. But what about like the again? Speaking of Zelda, like the Link. Jesus Christ. The Link's Awakening remake was a significant, it went from black and white Game Boy to like a very fresh new art style. Yeah.
But that was by no means like a reimagining of Link's Awakening. It just had it was a huge jump in like modern graphics.
I know, but it's also not a game that people have been dying for decades. I've been dreaming of a full-blown remake of Ocarina of Time since I was in high school. I think what we're just saying is that Nintendo all the time, from like Metroid Prime Remastered to that Link's Awakening thing, they do different scales of these projects. And I think any version of it, provided that they put their heart into it, could be really cool. Can I ask you, which would you prefer as a fan of Ocarina of Time? Would you prefer something more faithful that looks beautiful, or would you rather have something that feels more like Breath of the Wild framed as like Ocarina?
Framed as Ocarina?
Personally, I would certainly hope it was something more ambitious, akin to Breath of the Wild. Maybe not in the same scale, because Breath of the Wild is fucking enormous. I don't think they need to go that big.
A little more like gimmicky if they build Ocarina almost like it's a DLC or something.
Here's the thing. I also don't want it to look like. I don't want it to look like Breath of the Wild. I don't want it to look like Tears of the Kingdom.
It won't. I think that I don't think.
But I do think it's got to have some DNA. Some of that.
I
things
don't
they learned
think so.
from Breath of the Wild, maybe.
I don't think internal Nintendo teams have the capacity for this project right now.
Okay. Can I add to this story? Please. One thing that has been people who follow Inside Baseball have known for a long time that ever since Breath of the Wild, that Monolith Soft has been assisting with modern Zelda games.
Yeah.
And the same week that we found out about this from Nate the Hate, there was a significant update to Monolith Soft's website where they went into way more detail about their Zelda contributions in the past.
They're making.
Oh, so you think maybe
extraction
Monolith Soft
shooter.
is handling this remake?
Could be. It's been a while since
mean,
Xenoblade 3.
That would be honestly, if they had announced a remake of Ocarina of Time from Monolith Soft,
And
I
that's
think that
internal, like
I think that would actually be okay.
That would work.
I think that would be fucking great. I mean,
yeah.
You know, I think they're largely responsible for like the scale of the world in like a modern Zelda games, because that's the shit that they've been fucking with since the Wii.
Whatever they end up
responsible for
doing
the
though,
shrines.
The shrines?
I thought that's
you mean in Breath of the Wild?
I don't think
Yeah,
we
I
know
thought that's
that
what they were supposed
much.
to do.
Oh well, did you read like the site update or whatever?
Did they?
I mean,
did they go into
no.
that much detail?
I just could have sworn I remember something about them being responsible for the shrines or something like that.
Look, at the end of the day,
The part we hate.
We hate the shrines.
Oh, I'm
At the
thinking of
end
the divine beasts.
Those are cool too.
Those are
And
cool.
everyone.
Yeah, but everyone hated them.
No, I think you're just thinking of. I was accused of hating them when I don't.
The concepts of the
Star
divine
Fox.
beast was awesome. The actual being in the divine beast kind of sucked.
Everyone hated them, you guys.
They were
just say
honestly
it.
incredible. Honestly, I couldn't believe that there was a moving
Everybody.
dungeon
The
that
only thing-
seamlessly moved through the world.
It
and
was
I
a
could-
moving dungeon.
The only thing I ever said about the divine beasts was that at the end of the day, they're cool as hell, but they don't even hold a candle to the best temples in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
That's all I said.
Yeah,
They were giant
maybe that's
puzzle
true,
rooms more
except-
than actually dungeons.
But like
If-
puzzle rooms is what I'm here for, but like they weren't
But,
good
but
puzzle
let me
rooms.
ask. Let me ask.
No,
a
they were
question.
sick. You guys
What
were
was
wrong. They
them
were
being
cool.
lesser dungeons? Like, if they were better dungeons, would the rest of the game have to be shit like Skyward Sword or something?
No.
Why?
Like, could
does
you have
that-
both?
Yeah.
Could you have both?
Why?
But, like,
that's,
now we're in-
that's just resource management. That's not our job.
because a
that's
lot
their
of
job.
a lot of Zelda games pre Breath of the Wild were kind of dog shit out of dungeons. There was a lot of like fetch questy bullshit with dog shit NPCs.
I mean,
Run
I still
here
think
and-
Ocarina of Time is kind of the like the pinnacle of Zelda dungeon design, but that's just me.
Well, no, it's Twilight Princess. But we can move on to Star Fox.
Well,
Yeah,
there
let's
was
do that.
there was there was sorry, I want to throw in here. There was one more rumor from Nate the Hate. I think it was Nate the Hate.
Like, literally talking about
Well, I was
the
going to talk
rest of
about
his shit.
well, the Super Metroid thing. But okay.
No, first of all, Nate the Hate said nothing about that. I'll get to that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Star Fox was the big one. The other, I think, big one that kind of surprised people. There was a lot of like speculation coming out of the Galaxy movie, like, you know, because the first one had Donkey Kong, and then all of a sudden we got a big Donkey Kong game, and this new one has Fox McCloud, and are we going to get a Star Fox game? And then all of a sudden Nate the
Are
Hate's like,
we
yeah, we're
heading-
getting a Star Fox game, and what he said is that is going to be a classic style Star Fox game, which to me means
What does that even
it's-
mean?
Well,
rails?
it probably means it's going to be a rail shooter, right? Like it's
Yeah,
not going to
64.
be like fucking
s-
No Man's Sky or some other shit. Like it's going to be a Star Fox game, I think is what he means. And
Oh boy.
the other thing he says is that it looks really has a very impressive visual. He didn't say style necessarily, but like it looks very impressive visually, which makes sense for a rail shooter in 2026, right? Like the benefit that you have of making a rail shooter is that you can put all your energy into making the levels look really fancy and cinematic because all you're doing is moving a ship around and shooting, right?
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time, they always looked cool, from Panzer Dragoon to Rez or whatever. Anyways, that's kind of exciting. I mean, Star Fox being back, it's been a long time since we've had a Star Fox game, and then that last outing was pretty bad. In fact, some would argue that Star Fox hasn't been good since
Ever.
Star Fox 64, which probably maybe agree with. So, you know, some would say it was even born kind of iffy, right? I had the Super Nintendo game day one, and I loved it back then, but the truth is, you know, it wasn't like my most replayed game, right? It was cool.
No.
I loved the music, and I was kind of blown away by the FX chip whatever 3D visuals, yada yada yada. But I mean, some would argue that maybe the biggest thing that Star Fox has ever done was have his fucking up smash and Smash Brothers, right? Am I? You know, anybody?
I have
No?
no idea.
No.
Come on. The Fox Cloud up smash, it's classic. How dare you? It's one of those franchises that have it reminds me of like what's a franchise where it's maybe only ever had one amazing game, and even then
Star
maybe
Fox.
it's like
Death Stranding.
no, not Death
Wait,
Stranding.
what?
There's 2 games.
Like a
2 games.
And they're both good.
yeah, that's
And they're both great.
That's a weird thing to say, Chris Davis. I don't even play those games, and I think that's
What you
crazy.
should have said was Metal Gear Solid.
Shut the fuck up.
That's controversial at best.
Don't open
No,
that
like
can
some-
of worms.
Something like a I don't know. I could think of franchises,
Who are you
but I
going
don't
to
know if you
offend
play
next?
them.
Castlevania. I'm just kidding.
Like a Wild Arms or something, right? Like people know
Metroid.
Wild Arms, but has there ever been a Wild Arms game that's like amazing? I don't know.
Breath of Fire? Is Breath of Fire maybe?
I mean, Breath of Fire,
Oh,
honestly, like a pretty decent call out.
Advance Wars.
You're just stupid now. How do y'all feel about Star Fox?
Fire Emblem?
So like
I hate it.
I was gonna like bring it up. I was gonna maybe bid on it in Fantasy Critic, but like Star Fox games, you might be surprised to know that like also the only one that really scored incredibly well was Star Fox 64. The other ones kind of range from mediocre to bad.
The only
score-wise.
don't even know why, but I dislike Star Fox so much that even if they announced it and it looked
dislike it?
amazing, I still wouldn't bid on it.
You dislike it? Did
I
you
don't
play
like
Star Fox 64?
I did. I owned Star Fox 64, and I was also young and dumb at that time. Okay.
No,
And-
everyone loved that game. You were dumb.
I bet Nick
No.
did not have a Rumble Pack. I bet that's what it was.
What are you talking? Of course they had a Rumble Pack.
Did you?
I can't even imagine playing that game without a Rumble Pack at the very least. Like it's just I don't know. I don't like it. Something about Star Fox just rubs me wrong.
The other thing he said though is there's going to be a multiplayer, like online multiplayer component to this as well. Which
if
makes
they
sense.
announce this and
But,
I
like,
get
what
excited
else
about
do you
it,
put in a Star Fox game in 2026?
I mean, it'll just be like they've always done for every Star Fox multiplayer experience. It's going to be an arena, PvP experience.
Like a dogfighting game, like your fucking Precious Ace Combat series. You have a fucking problem with that, dude? Sorry.
No, just calling out what it's going to be.
He also mentioned Splatoon Raiders is also supposed to be coming out this summer, which I think we expected that at some point this year, right?
Yeah.
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, Rhythm Heaven, he said was going to be this summer, which it just got dated like this week. And he also mentioned there's going to be a Switch sports game. Yada yada, some like re-releases of like Pikmin and Xenoblade 2 and stuff. He did mention Dust Bloods is still coming out. It's going to be later in the year though. And that no more again,
we
no
think that
3D
wasn't
Mario.
coming?
3D Mario is a 2027 game.
They just hadn't talked
Also,
about it in a long time.
in the same conversation, he did mention that the Final Fantasy last he heard is the Final Fantasy 9 remake is on ice, whatever that means.
it means it's dead, Brad. Dead
now,
as a doornail.
What Chris Davis was saying about the Super Metroid remake did not come from Nate the Hate. I will say the Nate the Hate stuff was corroborated by VGC, which makes it real to a lot of people.
Okay.
But it was in reference to a comment on like one of these posts where someone said predating this Nate the Hate stuff, mentioned the Ocarina of Time remake, mentioned the Star Fox coming back classic this summer, whatever. And he had other stuff on there that people are like, well, if he knew this stuff that we now know is to be true,
It lends credibility
then
to the
the
other
other stuff. Yeah, it leads credibility.
They're
to
credible
other
by
stuff.
association, is what that's basically means.
Yes, but historically, there has been situations where you can't rely on that. Like the dude who created a Twitter account of every single like prediction ever, and then deleted all of them that weren't true after E3.
Yeah.
So then when people pointed back to it, they're like, "Look, he had all of this stuff true." Yeah, but one of the big things, like the other big thing I would say that he had in that quote unquote leaked rumor was that there's going to be a Super Metroid remake. That to me
But what is
seems
that
realistic.
exactly?
Well, I mean, I know it's not as precious to you as Ocarina, but to
No,
other
that's
people,
what I'm saying. Like it's like
well,
Super.
so this is the thing
I
that
will
makes
say
me think
this.
this is fake. Is that this leaker said that it was going to use a pixel art style, and that I call bullshit on. Like, who is
Yeah,
going to make
that
that
seems
game?
weird.
There's no way they
But
would not use pixel
to be fair, though,
pixel art.
I think Super Metroid is as pivotal as Ocarina of Time is
Revered, yes.
for Nintendo. Yeah, revered. And would also, if they were going to remake Super Metroid, it would have to be substantial. For Super Metroid, they have to turn it into like Metroid Prime, I feel like, to make it, because there's been so many versions of that
No.
game over the years,
Metroid
haven't
Prime
there?
bombs for them, and Dread did well. Like, if anything, I could see them
Maybe
giving,
Dread. Maybe make it like
giving
Dread.
this to. Well, but that's the thing, right? Like what makes this feel fake, the reason the pixel art makes it feel fake is because the developer who would do this is likely Mercury Steam, who's already remade a classic Metroid game with Metroid 2,
Yeah.
and then they made Metroid Dread, and those are liked games, so it makes sense that if anybody remade Super Metroid, it would be them.
I would actually be okay with that too.
Don't like that idea. Y'all know how I feel about Mercury Steam. Y'all
we
know I
do.
like Metroid Dread, but I think Super Metroid, like you were saying, Nick, is something that should be treated maybe with a little more reverence and respect. Than
So you
Mercury Steam is
understand the
capable
argument when
of.
it's talking about Metroid, but not when it's talking about Ocarina of Time.
No, but
what I'm hearing.
what I'm saying is, to me, that scale is not something that is like
They're completely
a
different
Metroid
scales.
Prime style remake. To me, that is still like a side scrolling Metroid game that, for the most part, is, you're still going through, like, not 1-to-1 necessarily, but like I'm saying I can envision different scales of that, and you could still pay a lot of respect to something without it being like a complete reimagining.
And look, I'm not even over here advocating for them making Ocarina of Time into Breath of the Wild. I'm actually, I don't think that's the direction to go. I'm just saying, if you released it 1-to-1, I feel like it would feel.
But 1-to-1
like
doesn't
they-
really make sense. Like again,
No.
Mercury Steam remade Metroid 2, and that was very much not just 1-to-1. Like they put
Yeah.
a lot of work into that.
Right.
But I don't know. Like reimagined as a Metroid Prime style game would be absolutely incredible. Like that would legitimately be like a dream come true, because by nature of it being Super Metroid, you can't do a separate areas separated by a giant boring desert. Like it would have to be an actual Metroid game, right?
Yeah.
You'd think, but there's no way that's happening, because I'm pretty sure Retro Studios or anyone's ever making Metroid Prime ever again. Yeah.
But hey, we got one more out of them.
What if it is like Retro Studios? I mean, they have made like side-scrolling. I mean, those Donkey Kong games aren't pixel art, but like they're certainly whatever. I don't think this is true. I don't think this is real. I mean, we can't treat it as real. So
we're spending a lot of time talking about something that we don't think has as much credibility. So we can move on.
It's exciting to think, but yeah.
But also, like, timing wise, like Dread was 3 years ago. I'm not wishing Mercury Steam on the greatest Metroid title, but realistically, the math,
there are worse
kind of,
scenarios.
It aligns the calendars.
I mean, I think they're going to work on a Metroid game in some form.
Yeah,
which
I think
is
that's
fine, right?
I
Dread
think
was
they've
fine.
definitely established themselves as like the new 2D Metroid studio.
Yes, thank
Whether you like it or not,
I don't like it. I mean, he said 2D Metroid Studio, not Metroid Studio.
Yeah, just 2D Metroid. But also, like, I think there are worse case scenarios than Mercury Steam handling.
They could be doing Castlevania.
They could, which they're not. All right. Real quick, before we move on, I do want to ask a few Dick Slicker questions.
Dick Slickers.
If y'all are cool with that.
The Dick Slickness.
Again, guys,
Down
we're
with the
taking
slickness.
we're taking we're taking Dick Slicker questions, icebreaker questions, whatever the fuck you want to call them. If you're a supporter on Patreon or a subscriber on Twitch, you can find the link to the forum where you can submit your own questions for future episodes on at discord.gg/4player. For now, our first question comes from Wardog9000 from Vancouver, Canada, who is currently playing Slay the Spire 1. He says, "What is your dream crossover game? Mine would be Earth Defense
weird game
Force
to be
meets
playing
Mass
right now,
Effect."
this.
Take the plot structure of Mass Effect trilogy and swap in the insane missions of EDF, and you got an absolute banger. That's his dream
EDF meets
crossover.
Mass Effect.
That's his
insane.
dream. That's his dream.
But what is it? More Mass Effect or more? Is it like EDF with good?
The
story?
It
mechanics
sounds like
more
it plays
cinematic.
more like EDF, but it
The story
plot
is Mass
structure
Effect.
is Mass Effect. I don't know how that would work.
I mean, you play
you're fighting,
EDF
like-
6 and you're like, what the fuck? So like, I don't know
Doesn't
how
that
you
just
mix
kinda-
the two.
I don't know.
Doesn't that just
Like,
kind of
what are
make
you
it like a
fighting?
Dynasty Warriors game or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe that's
I mean, you're,
that's
you're
an
right,
unhinged.
though. EDF is like Dynasty Warriors coded. for
Yeah,
sure.
it's Dynasty Warriors with guns. Yeah.
But we're not here to talk about his dream crossover. What's your dream crossover? And here,
Did we have a top 5 or something like this? Probably.
did we do top 5 crossovers? I don't know. We've done so many top
There's
5
we most
topics.
certainly had.
I
done
think we
them.
did like a top 5 licensed adaptations, something like that.
But that's
like-
very different.
Yeah, no. Back in
Yeah,
the day,
yeah.
there's no way we didn't do crossover. There's no fucking way. Can I get a fact check on that? Where's school? School.
I don't know. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you. I was playing Fatal Frame. I was streaming it past few days. Smiley Alyssa popped in
Oh, good.
to my stream, which was pretty cool. I haven't seen her
I
in
feel
a
like,
while.
I feel like I've seen her pop in here and there.
And
maybe.
there was someone else. Who was it? Somebody else popped into our chat while I was playing Fatal Frame, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Corvus. Was it Corvus?
No, it was not. It was not Corvus.
Mortiford.
No, keep going.
Sly T Man.
No,
Hold on.
Somebody
I
in
got,
chat. probably
I
knows.
got so many of these. Hold on.
Thinking here.
BJ.
Not Joker Girl.
BJ
Slim?
Slim.
No.
BJ Slim.
No, MGS Master 2. No, not him either.
MGS 2 Master 2. Get it right. he's the second.
Oh,
MGS
Sci-Fi
2
chick
Master.
popped in. That was cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we know. We've seen her.
Yeah, we know Sci-Fi pretty well, so I don't think that's that big of a deal. But it's always great to see her. So
It's great to see anybody pop into a stream these days.
I mean,
am I right?
that is true. That is true.
You
Guys,
just have
if you
to play
want
Fatal Frame, apparently,
Yeah.
like they've always wanted.
I mean, I'll give you an example that's not like my absolute favorite idea, but I would love to
Then
play this
why
game
are you saying it?
because
Because at least it's something. At least it's something.
sure,
I'm
sure.
trying
man's
to
got
answer the
something.
fucking question, sir.
Do it, Chris Davis.
I'm thinking about an XCOM game crossover with Stargate. I think that would be really fucking.
We had to have done this podcast because you say that crossover in literally every episode.
That's factually
That's
incorrect.
not true.
Factually incorrect. I'm just saying, take Stargate. All right, so you're building out Cheyenne Mountain as a
I
base.
feel like
okay?
I've heard this before.
Yes, I know.
But then you mix it with XCOM, and like it's perfect. It works. It's awesome.
How about
Here's
like
the thing. Like, I don't know if
how about
I
like
have.
Star Wars? and
What if
XCOM?
what if they did like a Star Trek FTL game?
All right. Okay. Some of this is sounding familiar. We can move on to the next question. Sorry.
Yo,
Sorry,
give,
War Dog.
Give me the Yasumi Matsuno Castlevania game.
our
That's
our
what I
next our next Dick Slicker question.
A Dark Souls Castlevania.
Yes,
from Funky
literally, I
Duck.
think on that podcast, I think I said that.
From Funky Duck in New Zealand, who is currently playing 1,000 times Resist. All you people trying to make Brad happy. Look at this.
Bitch, it's a 90 on Open Critic.
I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding.
It won game of the year from everyone who is respectable.
Damn. His question is, being located in Australia and recently having kids, Bluey holds a special place in my heart, and I genuinely think it is a great show. What piece of media that's aimed at children do you think is worth a watch for adults?
Wow.
SpongeBob
Crispy should
SquarePants.
have some. SpongeBob.
Is that how much is?
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're
come on,
right.
Don't be a fucking.
No. I mean,
idiot.
I was at no. I was
course
actually
it
about
is.
to ask.
the
I
first like 2 or 3 seasons of SpongeBob. Come on.
I mean,
Like,
in my
genuinely
mind,
funny.
More of
no,
a
sure,
Ren and
but like in my
Stimpy
mind,
kind
I've
of guy.
always considered it like a Ren and Stimpy type situation where it's like this is
We're
not made for
old, we're
kids. This
fucking
is made for
old.
adults.
Wait, no, SpongeBob
Whatever.
is made for
I know.
children. Ren and
I also-
Ren and
Stimpy
Stimpy
probably-
is like made by a pedophile and
Yeah.
like is a gross show. Like,
I mean, aren't they
Wait,
all
is that
made by
real? Really?
pedophiles? I mean,
I didn't know that.
John K? Yeah, absolutely. He had
that explains a lot.
He had like a 17-year-old living girlfriend while he was at the height of his fame for Ren and Stimpy. Like, yeah, absolutely.
17. Leo
fucked.
DiCaprio.
That's why he
says
never-
That's barely a pedophile.
I'm sorry, you're right. I think she moved in when she was like 16, but you know,
Getting worse.
yeah, that's why there was never any like the new thing from the guy who made Ren and Stimpy, except for Ren and Stimpy's House Party, which sucked and went away very quickly.
Bog Noise in chat mentions Star Wars Clone Wars, and I do tend to agree with that. Although I think I watched Star Wars. I watched Star Wars Rebels more than Clone Wars, and I think that's, you know,
Rebels was good.
I think Rebels was I think Rebels was fantastic.
I really liked Rebels,
but like I do think that qualifies because I do think it's probably it was kind of like Clone Wars. It was like it was created in such a way to like appeal visually to children.
No, Star Wars is made for children.
That is
like
that is a fair
let's be
assessment.
real.
That is a fair assessment. Yeah, I have no comeback to that. That's accurate.
I mean,
I'm sure children would have found A New Hope pretty boring. Nick sure did.
They did not in 1977.
Oh, it was pretty hype. Kids, it was a kids thing back then too.
Are you?
I mean, you were in your 20s at the time.
As someone who doesn't have kids, I have lost touch with
prequel rewriting of history here.
All of the things that immediately come to mind that are like made for children are things that were.
I'm sorry.
big when I was a kid.
What movie franchise is responsible for the modern wave of toy tie-in
He-Man
industry?
He-Man.
He-Man.
No, He-Man is back. Shall watch that trailer?
Kidding me?
Shall watch that trailer?
Joe. G.I. Joe. You
G.I.
think
Joe,
G.I. Joe is what started it in the 80s? You're out of your fucking mind. It was Star Wars, guys. It was Star Wars.
I think
Star Wars was the first one.
He makes a good point with G.I. Joe, though. Let's be real.
Yeah, G.I. Joe exists to sell toys, but everything existed to sell toys back then because everyone was still chasing Star Wars money.
Some would say they're
You're not
still
wrong.
chasing Star Wars money.
Don't G.I. Joe predate Star Wars?
Are you fucking kidding me?
They do, technically speaking, yes.
No, not the
Yeah, like
cartoon,
the World
but
War
the
II
toy.
G.I. Joes. did.
Yeah,
Before they
yeah.
made a new, completely different toy and called that G.I. Joe, which is what we're talking about when we talk about toyetic cartoons for kids. In the
I have my
80s.
answer. And I don't know if this is in the spirit of the question because this is nothing like Bluey at all. But it is a movie that was apparently made for children that is 100% more appealing to adults, and that is The Secret of Nim. That movie is fucked up. It's so good.
You can't show that to a child.
I know, but like
No,
it was positioned as a movie for children. But like
Yeah,
it's
but that's because
legitimately
as children back
horrifying.
then, as a child of the 80s, we were cooler back then.
That is
like children.
Oh.
Children who don't. I don't know.
Well, that's my answer. God damn it. What's up, Chris?
Watch Toys That Made Us. It's eye-opening. I fucking did. They corroborate what I'm saying. Like, you're out of your fucking mind if you think this all started with G.I. Joe.
No. I'm with you, Crispy.
You're
right,
Yak Jack in chat. You do not show a child Watership Down. You don't. No.
What the fuck
No,
is
no, 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 no.
Watership Down?
Oh,
You don't wanna
guys,
know.
Come on. These are like... Come on. Like, what are we doing here?
Murdered bloody rabbits.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. I don't really have a plan here. Want to just talk
What?
about what we've been playing?
We're an hour into this podcast. What do you mean you don't have a plan? We're doing the same shit we do every week.
Are we starting the podcast soon?
Yeah. What you been playing?
I hope y'all are
How's
recording.
Marathon going?
Marathon's great. It's really fun. It's a really cool game, and I am lucky enough to like find a good run every once in a while where like I meet chill people and have fun. But like honestly, I feel like I'm hitting a wall with what I can experience without having like a core group of people I normally play with. None of my friends who used to play these kind of games are playing it or play these kind of games anymore. And
it kind of sucks to think that like I might have to just walk away from it for a minute and
Nick,
play
you
other
know what you
stuff.
need to do.
I mean, that is kind of the downfall, or not downfall, the downside of being into the style of game is that
Completely ignored what Chris Davis just said.
I know what Chris Davis is implying, but I'm also
He's asking you to play the video
look,
game.
Nick
that
is
you
not
own.
the answer to my prayers, guys. I know
Yeah,
that.
we
Okay.
know.
I'm just saying it extends the life just a little bit.
No, I'm still gonna play it when I, every once in a while, and probably when updates hit and new.
You gotta get Carlos up in that
but
bitch. Carlos will play some marathon with you, probably.
Whatever happened to Carlos?
Yeah, what happened to Carlos? Whatever
Wait,
happened?
something
to
happened to Carlos?
He asked me to play some Slay the Spire multiplayer with him, and I said, "LOL, no." But like, I'll play now. I mean, the game just came out. I was learning the game and playing it. But Crispy, what do you say? Me, you, Carlos, 3-player Slay the Spire 2. You in?
Buddy, I'm playing it right now.
I believe that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's do it. I'm still curious as to how that's supposed to work.
Dude, I know how it works now, and it's really cool.
Let's finish this podcast so we can get back to doing the really important things like playing video games.
Good point. How's Crimson Desert going? I've been
Dude, that game is weird.
Okay, we established that last week.
Is it good?
I just found out that the jetpack is only for the orc guy, and like that really.
I also found out it's only like
that really
5 seconds of
let the air out of my tire.
jetpacking or something.
They've released several updates to Crimson Desert over the past.
I'm playing Marathon. Don't worry.
3 or 4
I'm still
different
playing
versions.
Marathon.
But like they've been addressing a lot of these issues, and I know one of the updates they released recently addressed some of the complaints about the jetpack. But I also don't have the jetpack, so I can't really speak to that.
Anybody have a dragon in the game yet?
Dude, I still feel like I'm doing early game shit, and I'm 35 hours in or something.
Yeah, I'm also only like 40 hours in, and I'm in chapter 4.
Yeah,
and like I'm only still kind of just starting the game, and like I'm at the point now where it's like, okay, all right, this is cool. When do I get my mech? And like apparently I don't get my mech for a while. Like I'm starting.
It is definitely a game that is going to require a lot of patience to get to the things that we all want to get
I'm
to.
seriously considering just kind of like
mainlining it.
No, putting it away for a minute and then like playing Monster Hunter Stories 3. Like,
I mean, that's
well, like Crimson Desert is a game that seems like it's going to be way better like 6 months from now.
Yeah, probably. It seems like
it's also
if you buy it at the end of the year on sale,
yeah,
you're gonna be like, "Whoa, how come more people didn't talk about this? This is crazy!" Like,
I'm probably not going to plan on talking about it again on the podcast until I do something significant like Fly a Dragon. Or
I will say, I haven't had a lot of time to play any video games this last week. It's just work, just other unrelated stuff. But every time I have had a chance to sit down and put more than like 30 minutes into it, like if I could actually like sit down and play it, and I start just like wandering around, I found like fucking crazy cool shit. Like like stuff is still really cool and surprising me at a pretty regular clip in this game.
I still want to play it. Gameplay, they won't give it up.
Yeah.
I would have assumed that a lot of people would have sent it back to Gamefly by now because it wasn't what they were expecting or something, but nope.
Maybe they don't have that many copies, and then like most of the copies they do have found their way into it.
I don't really think that's the narrative though with this game. I think
sickos.
I think
we have some passionate people in our community, but some people like it's definitely like some people are really into it, and some people are. It wasn't what they wanted or were expecting. A lot of it, I think, has to do with the fact that I think you have to play it a lot to get to some of the juicier stuff.
Yeah,
and there are certainly people that are not going to fuck with that.
That is the 10,000-foot view of what we just said, which is
it doesn't go from like a cool game to like an amazing game after a lot of play. It goes from like a bad game to like a really cool game. So you have to like start playing a bad game.
But I will
and
be
play
honest,
that game for a minute, and then you're like, okay, this is.
I don't think I've ever had like in like the 30 plus hours I've spent with it so far, like I don't think I've ever had the thought of like this is bad. You know what I mean? Like
some of those
it's all been
fights early
varying.
on before you like level shit up. Really?
I mean, I enjoy the physicality of the combat enough that like.
Well, yeah,
I have fun
do
with it
too.
when I
Now
engage
that
with
I
it.
have like all the abilities that are.
Do
really
you know
fun
what's
to
making me
use.
really weirdly anxious about Crimson Desert, which is a game I've been very interested in,
Yeah.
but I just don't have a copy of, is that the game was sold really well out the gate. And
Yeah.
it was really like it was on, you know, like the SEO, like people were hungry for Crimson Desert info. And
Right.
because of that, like your typical like Rage Gamings and stuff, were like putting out a video a day, and there's just so much shit that they just churn out of like, you got to do this, you got to get this, you got to get that, and it's like you got to do this build, and a lot of that isn't actually like quality stuff. It's just done in a hurry, right? So now I'm like, I like looking up that stuff, but not when it's like bullshit. And I'm worried that there's such a sea of rushed out like video content about
yeah.
like the top 10 tips, and like I want to seek out like a good guide or video about that stuff, but I want it to actually be good and valuable like when I get to
Dude.
playing this months from now, and
Dude.
I'm worried that I'm just not going to be able to find it.
let
I'm
me-
worried
let
that
me-
it's just all going to be fluff and
Okay,
bullshit.
Okay. Let me say that like what you're describing is a phenomenon that I kind of had a hard time putting into words until just now hearing you describe it. That's what this is. Like I don't think I played one of these games where there were more like just a higher saturation of just like not helpful like things I wish I knew before I started Crimson Desert game like videos, you know? Like
just
the
making
the
money.
amount of these like the amount of these videos I'm getting suggested and watching where they're like, "Oh, you should do this in Crimson Desert," is all just like either I know all
And like none of
this,
them agree with each other.
or it's not necessarily something you should do. It's like, oh, this is the really weird way this is how this system works. So like, don't progress past this point, or don't do this. Like don't engage with this system because it doesn't work right, or like make sure you do like, yeah, I don't know. Like
I know
it
what you're
feels
talking
like
about.
there's a lot of slop. Like
There's a lot of
of
like, get this OP weapon. I saw
Yeah.
Fighting Cowboy kind of calling out some of that nonsense of like, look, all those videos that say get this OP weapon, get this OP armor set. It's actually not. None of that stuff's actually good. Like this is like a fashion Souls game. Just pick armor that looks good, because none of that shit
Yeah.
really matters. Like the only thing that's actually kind of OP is this one like bow and arrow thing he said. Everything else is just kind of whatever.
There are a lot of cool weapons that have just like weird optional abilities that are really neat. But
It
yeah,
reminds me of
think
Elden Ring.
I don't think
Ashes,
any
right?
of them are better. I mean, the ashes I think kind of became more of a thing because there was the whole PvP element to the game. So people had like there were good ashes and bad ashes. I don't think
Yeah.
there's anything good or bad in this game. Like you're saying, like I totally agree with that. I don't think any like new weapon I've gotten has been like I don't think it really mattered, and I have been playing it very Fashion Souls like. Also, I've been hearing rumblings that like later in the game when you're getting like really cool features, it's like there's hard the world is just a big bucket of enemies, and like as you play the game and kill them, they're not like getting replaced.
Yeah, they don't come back.
And then you're just like, okay, I haven't fought anybody for like 5 hours, so what does it matter if I have a really cool sword?
Yeah, I
What does
saw
it
that.
Is that
matter
true?
if I have a
Yeah,
They
that's
don't
what
come
I
back?
heard.
Well, like they spawn from like camps and shit. So if you start like liberating all these different camps and like then they're not coming from anywhere. Then there's just not, and the map's huge. So like if you start clearing out a whole area of the map, then it's like you have to go a pretty far way before you're like being threatened by
It's such a
anybody.
weird oversight, but it makes sense for a
That's probably
developer
gonna be
that's used to
addressed.
making like MMOs, where you're not just killing camps over and over again.
Also,
or
they're
whatever.
like, "Oh, you should upgrade your camp almost all the way, but don't finish upgrading your camp because the final upgrade is not an upgrade. It's like, oh, you now own a city, but it turns out owning a city sucks because now everybody's like all over a city instead of standing next to each other in a camp, which
Messy.
yeah,
It's
I don't
messy.
know.
Messy.
I don't know. I
You
don't
can
know.
just
So
own
like
a city? That's
no, like
crazy.
like Pyloon, like eventually Payloon or whatever, the
Yeah.
city you come from, eventually you're supposed to like rebuild it and then repopulate it. I mean, you know what I mean? Like move
I do.
there. Like
Interesting. Interesting.
yeah, there's a
I think I
lot
wanna
of
play this
stuff.
game.
A lot of the knowledge that I learn about the game is like, yeah, don't maybe play it too hard, Don't play too don't
There's
go
some people in our community though that really like
Oh, there's people that are
Dano
already
and like
100 hours over.
Jaeger and Prince.
Yeah.
Like they really clicked with the game. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at.
I mean, it's a clickable game. It's not
But
like
I don't think any of them have finished either.
Y'all being the
Nobody's
where
finished
y'all
this
are
game.
at after saying y'all played for like 40 hours scares the shit out of me.
I have
'Cause,
2
you know,
achievements.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know, it seems exhausting because I played like 40 hours of Neo. Actually, Neo 3. Actually, I played more than that, and like that entire time was like engaging the tingles in my Neo loving brain. I don't want to play that much waiting for something cool to happen or something truly hyped to happen.
Look.
There's cool stuff happening like all the time though. But yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you ask me, I feel like I never would have. This is not a game I would have necessarily pegged as a Brad game. Primarily just because I think it does require.
That's
no, I'm
horrifying
like,
to hear.
You don't like.
I know. I mean, I'm not trying. I'm just trying to be realistic here. Like, it is a game that like feels like it's made for people who just like to get like lost in
the sauce,
open spaces, and
yeah,
I don't know.
Like what?
I don't know how to like. I feel like
I was the one
the
peddling this
impatience
game to
that you
y'all.
display, the
In trailer
impatience
talk
you
for
constantly
years.
display when talking about like Red Dead Redemption, just tells me that you would not like.
So
this.
one, I like Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I know, but you bitch about
one
it a
and
lot.
two. Okay, and I've heard that comparison, right? Like where, like if you get frustrated with some of the slow stuff in like Red Dead Redemption 2, you might get frustrated here. The difference is I hear they're constantly patching this game to make it less annoying.
Yeah,
and they certainly didn't do that in Red Dead Redemption.
I don't think it's
But I
fair
don't think
to say
they
that
wanted
in
to
Red.
do that in Red Dead.
I don't think it's fair to compare it to Red Dead because in Red Dead it genuinely feels like an artistic choice. It's like, oh, they were really going for something here.
Yeah.
In this game, it feels like
a mistake.
Yeah, like oh, they just made a game that's supposed to have like 9,000 people in it and not one. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I
weird game.
hate.
We could have
Is
been.
it
We
weird?
could have
I
been
hate-
rolling footage this
I hate
entire
the
time.
tone of this
We're not
conversation.
rolling footage?
because
No.
it's really fun.
Can I ask you something real quick? Let's wrap this up.
Here you
But
go.
is it weird and different enough to like make it like a compelling,
That's
like an
Marathon.
interesting game to pick up on?
Oh,
but
fuck yeah.
like, should I play this game
Is that-
because it's like
oh.
unusual enough?
Yeah.
I mean, it's an
think worth-
interesting game, but I
there's
don't think you'll
enough to
ever
talk
finish
about.
it.
There's enough to talk about for sure. There's enough to be like, wow, this was a thing that happened.
I could
Like-
see Brad playing this for like 50 hours and then never touching it again.
I like Dragon's Dogma. Well,
I
mean,
don't
that's plenty of games.
think someone who plays the games you play, Brad, should be left out of the conversation on this game.
Okay.
Of course.
I think you should play it.
Okay. Is
I'll
it
be
more like
interested to
Dragon's
hear.
Dogma or more like Assassin's Creed Valhalla?
It's more like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. But
no.
if Assassin's Creed Valhalla was like really cool. It's Assassin's Creed Valhalla in that like not that it was an idea that was like packaged and refined and sanded smooth and turned into just like mush and slop out
Okay.
the gate. It's like people had a really crazy idea and their like grasp exceeded their reach. And that's kind of what
I
made
like
it
stuff
feel.
like that. The first Nier was like, yo, what are y'all doing?
That's what this is. It's like
I mean, at
what
the
are
end of
you
the day,
guys
at the end of
doing?
at
Like,
the end of
what?
2026, I think there's no escaping the fact like this is going to be one of the most interesting games to kind of like look back on and talk about over the course of the year because I think it's just wildly ambitious and
Do you
at the
like
same
Elden
time
Ring and
incredibly
Breath of the
weird.
Wild?
Oh, it's like Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild.
It's like
two of the
Elden
best
Ring and Tears
video
of the
games ever
Kingdom,
made.
basically. But like if those games were 7s.
Dude, that
Okay.
sounds appealing.
It's
Honestly.
that's what it is, man. It's weird. Like it's
The
weird.
7.0 Elden Ring meets Breath
No,
of the
this
Wild.
is like a 7.5 for sure.
Oh,
Like
okay,
there's a
okay.
little
I
bit of
didn't know.
spice here. There's a little bit
Okay,
of
okay.
there's a little bit of like, wow, it's crazy that you didn't put any effort into the story or characters, but like
I don't
what a
give a shit.
strange
I'm-
idea you've got like kind of
if-
dangling over here. Like
This might sound mean, but if you've been following Crimson Desert and you looked at that game, any of the trailers of the game, whatever, you had any knowledge about Crimson Desert, and you thought that that was going to be a game with a compelling story or characters, then I don't think you understand video games.
no, I was the only one who was really excited about this game for a while. And I
But
thought
not for
it
the
could.
story.
I feel like
right?
Brad just
Yeah.
insulted. I feel like that was aimed at me somehow.
No, because I don't think you
don't-
were expecting that either.
I mean, but here's the thing: even though this is like this story is not super amazing or anything, like it still holds my attention when a cutscene is playing and story stuff is happening. I am locked in and I'm paying attention. I am not like skipping cutscenes or blasting past
but
dialogue.
that's such a backhanded like compliment. It holds my attention. Like as you're literally someone who's like
Come
never
on.
skipped a cutscene in your life. What does that mean? I get what you're saying, but it sounds a little.
I
backhanded.
do not hate the story in this game.
No, I
but
don't.
there's not enough of it there to like.
That's my point, Nick. I don't hate the story either. There is no story. It's literally like you and your drinking buddies like meeting up and
I just kind of
having
assumed
a camp.
Sounds like
I just
Mario
kind of
Galaxy.
assumed like the actual conflict of the game hasn't truly started yet. I'm finally starting to like see a villain emerging and like some of that stuff is starting to happen.
I think y'all are gonna run into the issue. Are you like you're like, oh, I feel like it's 50 hours in.
Oh,
I
it's gonna
still feel like I'm in
start.
the tutorial. I think that is the entire length of the game.
Yeah.
Is it's not gonna build to anything, and it's gonna feel like that until you're done playing.
That's fair. All right, we need to move on.
Yes.
Chris Davis, I know you have a new game you wanted to talk about. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
he does?
Oh,
He
wow.
does.
Why are we
Yes.
talking about our bullshit? Finally,
what
Peglin.
happened?
Let's go.
Peglin.
So
I've never.
the Peglin reference ain't that far off, but let
Oh
me.
my god.
Okay, let me. I'm
This
sorry, I'm writing down the
motherfucker.
What
timestamp
is
so I
this
know
gonna
how to.
be?
Okay,
What have I
so
done?
have y'all ever heard of a game called Vampire Survivors?
Ah,
Sure.
fuck.
Yeah,
put it
I mean
away.
it was a little.
I'm gonna go
little indie
take a
game.
shit.
Yeah, go ahead and take a shit. So there's been a ton of clones of that, and this is kind of that,
don't
but
say.
it's got an interesting thing about it.
Wait,
What's
you
it
have
called?
footage?
This is called
got
Net
footage.
Attack.
Why didn't he start with this?
I don't know.
Y'all were
That's my fault.
yeah.
that's
Nick
my
is
fault.
the host. He directs this shit. Okay.
Yeah, blame me.
Yeah, let's blame Nick. So this is a Vampire Survivors like. It's you go across a map and you let tons of enemies come right at you. You don't shoot them. The game shoots for you, and you just try to live.
We know. We everyone's played.
You
Everyone
know what a-
listening has
what a
played
Vampire Survivor is like.
Except Nick.
So
But yeah, everybody else.
Except
This-
me. I genuinely didn't know the game shoots for you.
Oh,
Shut the fuck. That
Nicholas.
can't be right. That can't be
Nicholas,
No.
what?
don't
What?
you
Do
lie.
you remember the crash out I had about this game when I first played it?
Vaguely.
Okay.
That
If
was
we
a
talked
major
about-
feature.
All right, so
Sorry.
this
I'm sorry.
game, this is very much one of those Formula games, but the thing that stands out for it, because it doesn't have a real good art style, it doesn't have enemy variety, it doesn't have really good maps or anything like that. It's not
It's a
even like
Vampire
meta
Survivors
progression that I think is really good. The interesting thing about it is that it is a game in which you build out your attack profile and the weapons you use in programming language. It's visualized to where you are moving modules around a grid of instructions based on a millisecond time tracking, and you can create triggers for causing things to happen. You can create loops. You can create multipliers for creating those loops, and you can all do all sorts of kind of interesting programming fun here. Like in this example here, I have 3 triggers to start. So every
It's actually a good idea.
It actually really is. It's so for example, in the first row, I've got like 4 different attacks happening. And I can move them around freely and program them as I see fit. So I've got it to where my first attack, if it hits an enemy, it activates a second attack. And then that triggers a third attack. And if there's a kill, it triggers a fourth attack. And it's all millisecond based, and it builds up. And you can create these combos of abilities that visually are not interesting. I will be right with you with that. This game is not interesting to look at. It's not interesting to listen to. But
I think it looks better than Vampire Survivors.
That's mean. But the power curve and growth in this, and the freedom the player has in building that up, is actually kind of cool. And there is a level of discovery going on. Like, I just discovered a new ability in this level that I was playing earlier today. The core loop is you go around the map. You have 7 layers of a map you have to do. It's the same map layout every time, but the meta progression of collecting dark chips, quote unquote, to use as your currency to buy permanent upgrades, is you go to a spot on the map and you just stay on that gold tile for a little bit, and boom, you get extra cash. So, but the idea that every 90 seconds to 2 minutes, the map starts to close in on you, like an extraction, blue zone thing. The circle closes in on you, and you have to extract as soon as possible. And it also just starts spawning tons of dudes, and just does not stop until you're either dead or you escape to the next layer of the run. It's kind of cool. I like the ideas that they're doing with this. I love the idea of being able to purchase a loop function that can do all sorts of things. It's all based on triggers and timing combinations.
What was that game that used? It was like a puzzle game where you use coding.
You're talking about like the 2D boy game or whatever, like the
Hypnospace
World of
Outlaw?
Goo people.
Oh, maybe
The World of Goo people.
What was the game called? That would be helpful.
Wait, but I don't. They made multiple ones of those actually. Can you just?
No, yeah. Something it's like a big number. It's like a
yeah.
Fuck.
They made 2 of those. The
yeah, I just can't remember what the fuck they're called. Not
Quadrilateral Cowboy.
Not Quadrilateral Cowboy.
That's
That's a
a
very
coding
different
one.
game. But also, I think what I'm trying to say though, I like the idea of using coding principles as like mechanics in games. I think it's a cool idea. And most
there's
of the time
a lot of those honestly though these days.
And most of the
games
ones
from
that
the
I've tried have been
Tomorrow
pretty cool.
Corporation. There's 2 of them that have been talked about on the podcast. One is Human Resource Machine, and the other one is 7 Billion Humans.
7 Billion Humans is the one I was thinking of.
I remember that name,
which was pretty cool. I like
They're
that
the
game.
same. It's just a sequel to the first one, but yes, they're both cool.
But yeah, this is I really like the concept of this. I wish it looked better. I wish the music was better.
What is what
that.
is the player character? Like from here, like watching the footage, that reminds me of that fucking animatronic thing from Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know why.
So this is the first unlockable character that you have in the game. His name's Eddie, and he's a duck. It's a character avatar.
It is a duck. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was losing my mind. I was like, it looks like a fucking animatronic from Five Nights at Freddy's, but a duck.
And like standard Vampire Survivors, each character that you unlock has special starters, special combinations for abilities to trigger things like that. I think this is kind of cool in concept.
How did you end up playing this? This is just kind of random.
I played a Steam Next Fest demo several months ago. And it came
Next
out.
Fest gotcha, huh?
Yeah, I mean, hey, Next Fest, you can find
that's the
some really
point.
cool stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no of that. I have no doubt. There's lots of cool stuff on there.
Yeah, like for example, right here. So I just got a node that does a split action. So once it is triggered, it'll do two things instead of one, without necessarily weighing down that much the original trigger node. So the millisecond time doesn't build up nearly as much. But in doing so, I can also take the previous children nodes in the chain that are giving me buffs, like 1.5 x damage for an action, and use that to really boost my firepower. It's things like that. You can build up lots of healing stacks that you can do. There's AoE attacks. There's one thing I haven't really mastered yet is there's an infection mode in which you get these modules that do damage over time, and I haven't quite figured out how to get that damage to exponentially grow, but it can. I just need to have that right luck scenario of, oh, this module became available. I have the money to purchase this. Let me plug this into my grid. So
there's an element of randomness to it.
No, yeah, it definitely is. You're doing a lot of re-rolls. You're trying to kill bosses so you can get re-rolls and unlock things. Sometimes you'll just be given nodes freely, and whenever you finish a layer, go on to the next layer, you get a free node for one of three options to start. But you can increase the meta progression permanently by, I think, 2 more extra nodes to choose from that are just free. It's cool. I like the concept of this.
You gonna play
It's
that
just ugly.
Warhammer Survivors game when that comes out?
I mean, yeah, I want to play that.
Are you, Brad? Are you gonna play it?
Maybe. I mean, there's a lot of good Survivors likes out there. I don't really have a adoration for Warhammer or anything.
Yeah, but the thing about Warhammer games in general, like, there's a metric fuck ton of them. The worst you can normally say about them is it's mediocre.
Yeah, I don't want to play mediocre.
Brad ain't got time for mediocre.
I mean, I'm saying there's a lot of really cool Survivor likes out there.
Yeah.
But bullet heaven games.
Yeah.
Like, with cool gimmicks and cool art styles that I like and stuff.
I think that if this game gets a sequel, or this developer does real well with the sequel, or with this game, I think that the sequel will be really fucking cool.
Oh, that's kind of.
I mean, granted, I've
damning
only
with faint praise.
Look, I've only played
faint praise.
I've only played one character. I've only played about 6 hours of this game. So I haven't done a whole lot. But I really, really like the concept. This is smartly done.
Can I?
All right, that's
and we'll end
attack
this Survivors conversation with the thing that I still think is the most obvious thing in the world, is that Blizzard should make a mode for Diablo 4 that's just this. Like, you have the assets that people like to look at. Make a or they have too much artistic integrity or something. Make a Survivors game.
Yeah.
Just do that.
They're too good.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
How many
The world may never
franchises
know.
are under the Xbox label now that could make a good Survivors game?
Okay.
Oh, you're saying Xbox branded Survivors?
Yeah,
like
because
literally anything. Like, do anything.
Blizzard is owned
Like-
by Xbox.
Oh, thanks for reminding me. What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just saying, if you go just beyond Blizzard, like, there's so many franchises that fucking company, that mega conglomerate could.
But I mean, whatever. I mean, do a Pikmin one. You could literally pick your favorite franchise. It would be sick.
Did I see something about Pikmin, like a new Pikmin game in development, or did I dream that?
Nate the Hate mentioned that Pikmin 4 is going to get some sort of update for the Switch 2.
Like an
maybe?
expansion, or
that-
Switch 2 version.
That's not that important. That reminds me, I never.
I mean, how about Pikmin in the Mario Galaxy movie?
They're in there?
Maybe.
Okay, guys. Is there before we wrap up, anything else we want to squeeze in. We did say we were going to talk a little bit about Fantasy Critic, but we talked a lot about Crimson Desert.
We could talk about something.
I mean,
we can talk about that next week.
I did want to mention two other things. Next week I will be talking about Life is Strange Reunion because I haven't finished that yet. And there's some kind of interesting stuff they're doing there I like. But then again, full disclosure, I love that franchise, so like
we know.
Take it with a grain of salt. The other thing
are you part of the toxic fandom?
Toxic fandom? No.
I think
I
that
like this
Chloe
franchise.
and Max are the only important part of that universe.
That's factually incorrect.
Okay, good.
Good answer.
No. God, no. It's a good universe. No, the other thing I was going to mention is that I started playing through a extraction shooter called Incursion Red River. It is
What the fuck are you doing with your free time, Chris Davis?
I just hey, look, this is something I've been having on my radar for a while. And it is a single player and co-op extraction shooter. It's in early access. It feels like it's in early access. It pissed me the fuck off the other night because it doesn't understand the concept of player insurance, which is like a backbone of Tarkov likes. So when you die, you lose every fucking thing, and I hate it. And I want to play this game in 3 years. The other thing was that I finally, last week, got to try out playing through BioRand, which is really cool.
What?
BioRand? Making shit up.
BioRand
Chris Davis.
BioRand is a community mod project for the original, a bunch of Resident Evil games right now, in which they randomize all the elements of a particular Resident Evil game, the character models, the items you
Is that
find,
why you were
enemy
playing
encounters.
Resident Evil 3 the other night?
Randomizer, yes.
Yeah, it's a randomizer. That's why I was playing Resident Evil 3 with the BioRand randomizer. I had everything switched up. There were so many cool things about this. Also some very cruel things. Like maybe
That's what randomizers do.
Let me put it this way. The game was a little generous with C class gunpowder, so I could make a lot of Magnum bullets. So by the end of the game, I had 72 Magnum bullets, but I did not get
basically just invincible.
But I did not get a Magnum until like the second to last room of the game. So like, fuck you. And there was also a couple rooms in which I fought 3 nemesises with rocket launchers. One of which was a fucking corridor room, which was insane. But anyway,
some might call it a murder of Nemesis.
Oh my, maybe, yeah. But it was also cool that like I was able to skip 2 boss fights because I was able to find items that progressed me further along. I didn't have to fight either Gravedigger, for example. So I don't know. It was cool. It was really cool. It's available for RE 1, 2, and 3. There's also versions for 2 make, and they're working on one for 4 make, which is really cool.
We're not really calling them 2 make and 4 make, are we? That's not.
You knew exactly what he was talking about.
Well, I do know what he's talking about, but I don't endorse that language.
I love it.
What do you want to call it? Resident Evil 2 remake? Resident Evil 4 remake?
I like 2 make. 4 make doesn't really roll off the tongue the same way.
No, it doesn't. But none of them.
2 make is sick.
I hate this. All right.
Anyway, that's it. That was really cool.
Before we wrap up with the 4-player minute, I do feel like I need to at least talk about this. Chris Davis, do you have Fatal Frame footage available?
Oh.
Yeah, I've got load
on
up.
hand. Just roll it for a second. I'm not going to talk at length about
I thought you had
this.
another moist maker.
No. So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I have streamed it like 4 times since last podcast. I'm like 10 hours into the remake. I'm chapter 7, I think, 7 of 9. So it's been so long since I played this game, but I'm having a fucking great time. I talked about it more last time that we recorded. So if you want more in-depth impressions, maybe go back and listen to that. But I just, been having a ton of fun. And the cool, like, I didn't realize, like, this kind of tells you like how disconnected I feel like I've been from this franchise for so long. I was sitting here thinking constantly, being like, how much did they actually change with this? I know they've added new features, new mechanics and stuff, but like game, how did I can't recall like how the game looked or how like it differs from like PS2 to Wii to the PS5. And I finally looked at like a comparison video of all three of them, and I'm like, guys, I fucking forgot that Fatal Frame 1 and 2 were fucking tank controls. I forgot the camera was not over the shoulder. It didn't even occur to me that that was an option. So like I'm watching footage of Fatal Frame 2 on the PS2 and being like, holy fuck, I forgot. And this remake just plays like having the camera over the shoulder just kind of like, it's one of those things that makes like the game smoother to play and like less like you're not constantly having to fight the awkward camera angles with the tank controls. The directions change every time the camera changes and that kind of thing. You're not having to battle any of that awkwardness. So like, and then when you add on like all the other extra stuff that they've added on top of it, like I'm having fun playing a Fatal like a genuine, honest to God fun playing Fatal Frame. Which I feel like I used to just be a ball of stress playing these games, and people can attest. I've been playing this thing and I've just been blowing through it and having a great time. I did get spooked by the ghost kid in the window last night, which got me pretty good. So there are a few clips that have come from this stream, and maybe hopefully we can get those on YouTube here in the next couple days. But just shout out to everybody.
Old school.
Yeah, it is old school. It does feel interesting playing this game again. It reminds me how much
uploading
I like this
a
franchise.
clip to YouTube.
Yes. I mean, we talked about wanting to get back into streaming periodically because we haven't really been doing a lot of it outside of the podcasts. But
I'm streaming some Pokopia this weekend.
Yeah, Brad's gonna be streaming some Pokopia. So we'll try and start getting some of these clips out on YouTube if we can. But shout out to everybody who showed up in the streams to hang out while I played. Even some like I said earlier, some old faces that I haven't seen in a while. It was very cool. And thanks to everybody who took the time to clip some of these moments out so that it just kind of makes it easier for us to get those. It shortens the distance between Twitch and getting them onto our YouTube page. Hopefully we can get kind of a process going here. So if you're watching one of us stream and something cool or funny happens, please clip it out and then post the link in our Twitch Clips channel in Discord. But anyways, that's all I'll say about that. Fatal Frame 2 Remake, still pretty badass. Okay, let's wrap up with the 4-player minute. Final thoughts for the evening. You know how this works. Brad, go.
I'm just going to wrap up by saying that I want to fight everyone who turned on Dragon's Dogma 2. I want to fight y'all. Y'all are the reason video games are bad. Also,
turned on, like played it? Supported it?
They've been some
turned on.
Turned on.
Oh, turned on. Like, turned against
Sneaky
it.
Snakes betrayed it.
Gotcha.
I think an expansion for this still exists. There maybe have been some teases, but not really. Well, only one really, and it may have not actually been a tease. But I feel like if an expansion or DLC, whatever, for Dragon's Dogma 2 exists, I feel like we'd have to find out about it soon. I'm gonna call my shot. There's a state of play next week, according to leakers.
You think that's the place?
What if boom?
Dragon's
Dogma 2 expansion announcement next week. Check your local Famitsu in the papers, whatever, yada yada. Whatever Kami used to say when anyone would ask where's the blank. Yeah. Don't.
All right. Cool.
That's all I want to say. I love Dragon's Dogma and fuck all you, and I think it's coming and I want it. I want it so badly. Because it's a great game and it deserves people to revisit it. I don't know.
All right. Cool. Chris Davis, final thoughts?
Nick, you go first.
Me? Okay, Crispy, you go next.
What? Why do I?
I go last.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
What? Okay. No Man's Sky added Pokemon to their game.
What? That's right. Yeah.
There was a new update for No Man's Sky, and it's just to add Pokemon. Like, you can now capture and battle little guys.
Of course.
Little dudes. So it's like, this is one of the twice a year that I have to reinstall No Man's Sky, I guess, and see what's up, you know?
It's mandatory.
Is there going to be a
Gotta check it out.
documentary about this dude one day. Like it's not normal, right?
What do you mean it's
Like
not normal?
it's unhealthy. Like what happened?
think-
like
I think-
like he got owned so hard. He's like, no, I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna show you all. And everyone at the studio is probably like, we showed him. It's fine. We showed
And
him.
he
We can
won't
make new
stop
games.
showing
We can,
him.
we can sell new things. Whatever.
But
It's
they
like,
are
no,
making
no,
a new
no,
game.
I
They
I
are
have not-
making. They're doing all
I
this and
know,
making
I
a different
know,
game.
I know, but you know what I'm saying. Let it go. It's fine. Let it go.
Oh,
We
shut
get it.
up! Just
We
shut
get
up.
it.
No, keep.
It's obsessive.
Keep-
He's like the
keep
dude
making,
from fucking
keep
Zodiac
designing.
or something, man. It's like a David Fincher movie. Okay, let it go.
Yeah, and like he's losing his goddamn mind, and we're all we're all reaping the rewards.
But it's unhealthy. No, is no one worried about?
What do you mean? He's
what's his-
probably owns like 2 houses now or something.
He probably he's probably living in a tent, man. He probably spent all his money.
I'm sure he would sleep in his office if it came to that, right?
Sure,
Like
sure, probably.
his nice big old office.
He
All
probably
right, Chris Davis, you
refuses
ready?
I guess I am.
You're intimidated by true artists.
It's weird.
Go, Chris. Go.
My final thought is that so I'm playing through Life is Strange Reunion. I'm gonna finish that this next week and talk about it on the next show next week. But I'm kind of feeling that itch again to start playing a JRPG, like a JRPG ass
Here it
JRPG.
comes.
I
What's it
don't
gonna
know
be
what I'm
this
going.
time?
I don't know what I'm going to play. I'm going to find something, and
You've
then
had to have thought about it already. Like, there's a few options you're probably like leaning towards.
I have
right?
I have thoughts, but I don't have anything that put dollars to. But I'm going to start figuring that out, and I may report back in May with a JRPG ass JRPG.
Be some whack ass shit, dude. It's gonna be like remember the JRPG about Chopin on the 360?
Eternal Sonata.
Yeah, he's gonna play like Eternal Sonata or some shit.
Hey,
Eternal Sonata is a
cool.
good game. To be fair, I like that game.
I baited you. This is proof you only give a shit about Xbox JRPGs, you motherfucker.
Wow. Yeah, he
That's
did get
rude.
you there.
That's rude.
If Lost
Anything else
Odyssey
you wanna
wasn't
add?
on an Xbox, would you have played it?
Shut
mean,
up, Brad. Don't take the bait.
back-
Don't take the bait. Anything
not
else you
gonna-
want to throw in there, Chris Davis?
No, other than the fact that Ace Combat 8 is everything in my life right now. I want that so bad, and I'm chomping at the bit for it. No, nothing else there.
Show us your blue dragon tattoo. Show us.
I don't own Blue Dragon.
That's shocking,
Hard to
actually.
believe, actually. That's crazy.
All right, my final thought for the week. Well, that time of the year is now approaching, and I'm going to become that guy again. I apologize.
No.
Dexter cameras start rolling in less than a week.
My God,
and-
there's so much Dexter. That's crazy.
And they've started making casting announcements for season 2.
Oh yeah, I
and
saw
Brian Cox
Brian Cox. Yeah.
is in it, and Uma Thurman's coming back, which is exciting because everybody really liked her character in the first season, and
He was in it.
I was kind of worried she was going to be a one and done, but she looks like she's going
That's
to be
kind
kind
of
of
a
a
weird-
recurring character.
Weird wrap up to her character.
It was, I mean, but people, I think they ended up liking her character so much that they didn't want to like ice her out of being able to come back, so they did what they did, and now she's coming back, so that's exciting. But yeah, cameras start rolling very, very soon, and I'm gonna be that guy talking about Dexter in Discord a lot, so you know where to find me.
How many Dexter shows are there now that are currently in production?
Shows or seasons?
Shows.
There would be 4.
But
But 2 of them are one season only.
I'm talking about
So-
shows that are in production right now.
Oh, one, just one.
Okay, all right. I was gonna say like that would be insane if there was 4 Dexter
Yeah.
shows going on.
There was gonna be 2. They canceled one. Everybody's still pissed about it, myself included. But yeah, they've narrowed it all down to one, and that's the one they're going forward with. They're going forward with the Michael C. Hall one because let's be honest, that's the one everybody wants. And I don't blame them. So, anyways, that's it. That's our show this week, guys. We did it all in one segment. Woo! Thanks for tuning
One
in.
segment show.
It's one segment show. We'll be back next week as usual to talk about games. You know, April has some cool, exciting games coming, but they all come out like second half of the month, which is kind of annoying. So we have some cool stuff coming down the pipe. I know Mouse PI for Hire, Replaced, Saros, Pragmata, a lot of cool stuff coming later in the year, or in the month. So anyways, in the meantime, you can find us, of course, at Discord at discord.gg/4Player. You can find all of our 2025 Game of the Year videos up on 4playernetwork.com. And what? What was that?
.com.
.com. Yeah, we'll catch you next week. In the meantime, be good to each other, play video games, and good night.
Oh, that's sweet.
Cool.
What episode is this?
870.
870.
Really? Did we already do 870?
Probably.
Be back.
He's gonna go take his second shit of the night.
Oh, you think so? Like it didn't all come out the first time?
Like he's
I
just
can't
been waiting
believe-
for a chance to finish the job.
Oh yeah,
all
look
the
at the
years
cat.
we've
Look at his
had
cat.
of-
He hears the sounds coming from the bathroom. We can't
smells
hear
it.
him, but the
Smell.
cat can hear. Yeah, smells it. It's like holy shit! No, they can't. Taco Tuesday.
But it's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Sorry.
Taco
You know,
Thursday.
You usually pay for Taco Tuesday on Thursday, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Wait, that's actually probably not true.
No, that's probably not true. If you're gonna pay for Taco Tuesday, it's gonna happen on Tuesday.
Those were some fucked up tacos.
Oh man, it's a General Tso's Thursday or whatever. Hey, y'all, I don't know, man.
What?
What?
I don't know. I feel like I'm in a holding pattern. I don't know what to do right now.
You want to quit?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You want to just give up?
I just keep turning on Slay the Spire, and
throw in
I'm
the
like, I
towel?
don't need to be playing this right now. I could play this anytime. I mean, I'll play this like 3 years from now, whatever. And I turned on Mugenics, and I'm like, every time you start a run in Mugenics and you have to like sift through like 9,000 items and equipping your cats, they really need to. That's one area I think they really fucked up with Mugenics. Like everything else feels really like nice and breezy, but like the whole like initial loadouts for all your cats, it's like kind of sucks to do. Monster Hunter Stories, man, I'm like I was
Is it
I need to
not
just
holding your attention.
no, it is,
No, tell
but
me. You
I
gotta
burnt
tell
out.
me.
Like everything I've played, I've kind of burnt out on because of the way I play video games. You don't have anything to worry about, Chris Davis. I mean, Crispy, you'll enjoy. Chris Davis.
Still Chris Davis.
He just sat
Yeah,
down.
Oh my!
Did you poop, Chris
fuck.
Davis?
No, I
Did you
was
wipe?
I was moving the hose
Did
around in the
you?
front yard.
He
so I
had
could
to
start
go
some
back
water.
to wipe. He had to go back to wipe.
The
That's
hose
why
down?
he finished so quickly the
Motherfucker.
first time.
I was
Boom! It just came
I
out
was
like a
starting some
cannonball.
water, bitch. It didn't rain as much as I need to today.
Oh god, hosing down.
It's gonna rain all weekend. What are you
I
watering
spent-
for?
I spent last weekend redoing my front yard and like planting a bunch of fucking plants.
Redoing the front yard.
Yeah,
Interesting.
like it did not rain that much down here, like it did everywhere else.
Neo mud.
Oh, it's gonna rain this weekend. No, I just kind of burnt out. Like everything I've been playing. I mean, minus like Karen and like Resident Evil, right? Everything else that I've been playing is like 100-hour games that I binged so hard, and now I just want something chill. I've been eyeing this game, Hermit and Pig. Have you heard about this? You seen this? Heard about this? It's like a Earthboundy inspired RPG where you play as an old man and a pig. And
that sounds chill.
Yeah, it is chill. But like, here's the lore. There's lore, right? The Fantasy
Oh.
Critic Discord. You've heard this. You've seen this. You've heard about this. This
Yes.
game is like an 89 on OpenCritic, and everyone talks about this game like it's fake, right? Like, oh, it's a fake score. It's a fake score. You know, sometimes you get these indie games that just have like a few top critics, and they all just think it's like a 9. So the game ends up like with an extremely high score. But nobody on Fantasy Critic has played this fucking game. So everyone talks shit about it like it's not real, but they don't fucking know. They haven't played it. No one's fucking played it. So I think I'm going to fall on that sword and play some Herman and Pig.
He just wants to be the first one.
Well, you know, because if you look at Steam, it's like 100% also like there's no negative reviews on Steam. Now there's not a lot of them. It's only like 150 reviews or some shit, but they're all positive. Like this could be an actual legitimate 89 or whatever the fuck, but no one knows because no one tried. Oh,
Brad
beat it.
Skates for
Skate for
Life has played Hermit and Pig.
This is why Skate's a real one, man. Definitely a fun little game. He threw little in there. That's a slight.
That's a slight.
Fun little game is like,
all right,
guys.
It's
adorable. Waste of time.
I'm piecing out.
It ain't
Go
making
take a
his
shit.
top 10 list. I'm thinking, All right, well, y'all have a great night.
Oh,
Actually, let's just talk shit about Nick now that he's gone. Fuck Nick,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
yeah.
What's
fuck
his
that
problem?
guy.
Will never play Vampire Survivors or Balatro because he hates fucking pixels. What's going on with that guy?
I think Nick's problem.
It's not safe for the stream. All right, I guess I'm leaving too. Oh, but no, what's up with you, Chris Davis?
What?
We don't talk too much. We only talk on the podcast where I'm a little too extra. I want to know how you're doing, man.
I'm okay. Just figuring out financial
You're
stuff.
like a house
and
guy now, right? You're like always doing house stuff.
I am doing a lot of house stuff. In fact, I just got a planter bed that I'm gonna go set up in the backyard this weekend. So grow some vegetables.
A planter
all that.
bed.
Yeah.
Like a flower bed, like a planter bed.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
This model comes with like 4
I know,
legs.
like a planter.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
I
yeah,
put
yeah,
soil in it, put seeds, water. Yeah. Grows. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you like wave to your neighbors and stuff?
Not really. I don't know any people around here.
Is that true? Do you have any like rowdy neighbors?
Not really. No.
Dude,
It's kind of a quiet neighborhood.
There's somebody across the street from me, not like right across, but like across into the side. Their garage is always open and they're always out there, and I hate it so much. It makes me not want to go into my front yard. It's not even like they're gonna like say hi to me, but they just want to look at me. And I'm like, now granted, I'm an antisocial person and that might not sound normal to others, but it's like it's just so frustrating. It's like I just want to be able to go out into my front yard, look at my shitty tree, and then decide if I need to water it or not. But no, this motherfucker just wants to stare at me.
Sorry, I got disconnected. What I was trying to say was,
Piece of shit. Hating on garage people? Yeah, fuck garage people, dude. Go hang out in your backyard or something. Like, it's ridiculous.
I mean, I'm fine if you're hanging
Man.
out in your garage. Just don't blare your fucking music, you know?
Oh, yeah, no, they're not doing that.
Okay.
But, you know, it's just like, I don't know. I'm not chilling in my front yard because there's people around. I got a busy neighborhood. It's always popping off.
It's a starter neighborhood for me, so you don't have that much going on. But where I'm at, like I'm in one of the final areas of the neighborhood that was built. So like most of like the families and the kids and stuff like that are on the far side, so it's not nearly as rowdy. That and there's a bunch of cops in the neighborhood that live here. So
I think that's just kind of where you're located. Makes sense.
I mean, yeah. So yeah. How is undisclosed location doing for you right now?
Undisclosed location.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Where you live.
Like my town?
Yes.
Oh. Fine, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know. Well, not fine actually. There's talks of a data center. I don't know. It's
We don't have that out here yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if the fucking city council wasn't going to do something like that. Ugh.
fucking Lockhart. People know, right?
No.
That's not okay. Well, there's only 3 people watching. Also, who cares? Do you know that I live in Hutto? I think people know that. I don't think people. We're not important enough to dox anymore. You know, what was it? Oh, Chris Thacker from Kincaid, West Virginia. Like, why is that something that I'll never forget? Chris Thacker.
Because we
from
made it
Kincaid,
into like a
West
running joke.
Yeah, but I feel like most things I would have forgotten by now. From now, um, Chris Thacker. What do you think he's doing? You think we can? Does he in our Discord? Can I at Chris Thacker?
Try.
Like we could go to his home. It might. He might not be living there anymore. I don't know.
West Virginia
Texas-
is a state. It's a big state, all things considered.
Oh.
It's not Rhode Island.
Texas is too huge, man.
It is.
So like Malia and I our 10-year anniversary is this year, and we were gonna do something this summer like without the kids for like a week or something.
Yeah.
And we decided we didn't want to fly anywhere, or we debated doing some sort of cruise. Obviously, we're not going to do that anymore. So we were like, okay, well, we want to do something where we can drive, but like you're not getting far out of Texas if you're even leaving Texas. And because we don't want to waste so much of the time driving. So we kind of want to, where we want to go, we want to do it all in like one drive. We don't want to stay overnight somewhere else. Like we want to get to where we want to go and then we'll be there for the most part. Because we don't want to do like too much planning, which I know that doesn't make sense, but we've driven to the Grand Canyon before, so I don't know if we want to go in that direction.
Well, you've talked about like a cruise or something.
No, but we're not going to do that anymore. We watched the Poop Cruise documentary, and it wasn't so much the poop and the toilets that weren't working, but more just the vibes of the cruise. That's obviously not us. We're not cruise people.
You could, I mean, if you want to do something really different and not have to worry about driving, you could do like an Amtrak trip.
Yeah, but that's we thought about that. That was on our potential list, but that's also very it's very time consuming. Like it's I don't know. You have to have a lot of time set aside to be able to do that.
I mean,
And you
it'd be
even have
like
to
2.5,
have, some
3
buffer.
days to California, for example. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think that's all that. I don't know. I don't know what we want. I don't know. I legitimately I would love to actually fly to another country and spend time that way, but she doesn't want to do that. She also thinks it requires too much planning, which is also true.
Not necessarily. If you get like an all inclusive,
it's expensive, and
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Plane travel right now is. I mean, everything's just
insane.
Fucked.
$4
Yeah,
gas
it's
in
a little
Texas,
Yeah, we've been there before.
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm debating right now on whether I want to actually take a vacation or if I want to get a car.
This year?
Yeah. Because
what's wrong with the car you have now?
Well, my car is going to be 15 years old this year.
Oh.
And
but I mean, how many miles? I mean, you're probably putting a ton of miles on now.
Actually, I just passed 100,000 miles a few weeks ago.
What do you drive though? What is it?
It's
Kia?
a Nissan.
Or, I mean,
it's a sedan. Nissan
a
sedan.
Nissan. 100,000 miles on a Nissan.
Yeah. I mean, it tells you how much I used to drive by the fact that I just hit 100,000 miles, and I got the car when it had 4 miles on it. So, but like,
Who drove those 4 miles?
the dealer, I guess. I don't know. But I'm just at the point to where I would like modern conveniences like Android Auto and, you know, lane signal departure and things like that. You know, blind spot detection, which
And a CD
is,
player.
yeah, from a car that I bought in 2011. Like it's, you know, it's starting to feel it.
Lane
So
signal detection, though, I hate that shit, man. It freaks me out. I don't trust what my car tries to do on its own.
Oh, I ain't doing that self-driving bullshit. Fuck no.
But it's not even the self-driving stuff. It's like the lane detection stuff. That shit freaks me out, man.
The
Like,
lane
all of a
correction.
sudden-
Yeah.
Lane correction. I don't trust that. Like, I mean, I like that. Like, my car tells me when I'm not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, dude, we don't think you're paying attention enough. You need to focus. Like, that's pretty crazy because usually they're right. Or like, you know, when my car slams on the brakes for me, which is kind of nice sometimes. But I don't know. You know, I had cracked in my windshield, and it's so much more complicated to, well, whatever. What are we talking about? I need to go to bed. I got to get up early to take, I'm off work tomorrow because I switched my days off so I can go to Henry's Living Museum where he's going to be Henry Ford.
Oh yeah, that's right. You mentioned that.
I mean, Henry Ford. We asked him to do his speech. He found out that he doesn't get to read his speech. He's supposed to memorize it, and Neo could only remember the first fucking line. That's why I was late to the podcast. We were practicing his goddamn speech. It's gonna be
But he doesn't have to recite it. He just has to have memorized it.
He has to memorize it, yeah, and he didn't have it memorized. And we ordered a Model T car for him to have when he's doing his thing, but Amazon delayed the shipment because we pivoted at the last minute to doing a Model T model car, and they delayed the shipment, so he doesn't have it. So we were like, "Fuck! Well, you need something Ford related." So we went to like Walgreens, and you know those diecast cars or whatever that they have, like the end caps of like the little cars. We got like
Did they have a Model T?
They didn't have a Model T, but we were like, fuck it, get that 67 Shelby or whatever the fuck. That's a Ford.
Yeah.
So he got a couple of Ford cars that are certainly not cars that were around in Henry Ford's era, but I mean they're Fords. And he's Henry Ford, so.
But is this tomorrow or is this next week?
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like you could probably. Late. I was gonna say like you could probably run by like a hobby shop, and maybe they have like build your own models.
Yeah, they do. But and we saw one that's like metal or whatever, and we'd be up all night putting that shit together. We're not doing that, man. That's
but father-son bonding moment thing.
No, but there's no time. This was a time issue. The problem is
yeah.
The shit was supposed to arrive and it didn't. It got delayed.
I'm just saying if it was next week, then yeah, you could do something like that.
Yeah. Well, if it was next week, we would have been doing something else entirely anyways. There's a Lego set, but it's too expensive. It looks fucking cool, but they got a Model T Lego set. It's like $120.
Oh,
on Amazon.
Only that much? I'm surprised it's that cheap. Yeah. What about Griffin?
Griffin? What about him?
Yeah.
He's coming with us. He's got to go to Henry's school to watch him be Henry Ford. We looked up pictures of like when they did this shit last year, and like some of these kids were like fucking like Spider-Man and shit. I thought they had to be like actual historical figures, and what was he dressed up as Spider-Man for? That's fucked up, man. Unless he was Stan Lee. Maybe he was.
I was
Stan
gonna
Lee.
say like maybe Stan Lee or what's his name?
That's
Ditko, the co-creator, whatever.
Probably. Yeah. Anyways, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Okay. All right. Night chat.